And a very good evening to you, and welcome back to the Mortal Kombat 11 Pro Competition here at the Intercontinental Combat. Tonight we'll have the Oceania Week 3 for you guys, as 7 players are fighting for points and glory to qualify at the end of the season for the regional finals to play for $5,000. Will there be a three-peat? We shall find out together. I'm Itza Owens, joined today by Ultra David.
Hey, that's right. And as you reference, 7 players here. One of them couldn't make it. It turns out that he went to a wedding. Imagine living in a part of the world where you could just go somewhere where you don't live. I mean, it's amazing. And these players, right, they're going to be playing. Waz is who you are referencing. He wants you to know that it's pronounced Waz and not Waz. He has already won it twice in a row, and here he is. He's looking good, right? We were talking about this beforehand. Hard to bet against Waz right now. It'll be Waz versus Temp, then Big Giga versus Boy, then ALD 2011 versus Wi-Fi Scorpion, and then Grayson Zero has already moved on. As we mentioned, Gilbags isn't here. He went somewhere else where he doesn't live. I'm just trying to get my mind around that fact, all right?
He's living life right now.
Walls for the last year. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Good for him, man. Good for him.
Absolutely. Right. So, look, certainly one of the big stories coming into this is that Waz has won this thing week 1, won it week 2 as well. But a lot of the players who are in here have been in already, right? They've already been, for example, Big Giga, 3rd place, 5th place is in winner's side. Again, Boy got 7th last week, is back again. ALD got 7th twice in a row now, is back in top 8 yet again. Wi-Fi Scorpion, 4th place, also 5th. So there is a lot of repeat talent here. And, the players who are starting to separate themselves from the pack in terms of the points overall. Look, this is a long season. It's a points game. You're trying to get the points so that you can qualify into the finals where you can win the money that you were talking about. So doing well over and over again is how you make that happen. And sure, Waz looking good coming into this. But again, there's a lot of players here who can do a lot of strong stuff too.
I'm looking forward to it, and I think, once again, the main story will be if there was going to be or is going to be a three-peat, but yeah, many names that, qualified for past top 8, so let's see how it plays out. But before we jump into the action, let's give a shout-out to PS4. The Mortal Kombat 11 Pro Competition is presented by PS4 Tournaments. Check out the PS4 Tournament Open Series. PS4 Tournaments are weekly competitions for all skill levels. Compete against your friends and rivals for unique rewards. You can visit the PlayStation 4 Competition Center, the one destination that has Mortal Kombat content that gives you an inside look at how top players play and tips and tricks for players of all skill levels. All you have to do is go to compete.playstation.com and sign in with your PSN ID. You can also easily see a list of available PS4 tournaments, so sign up. And maybe
and what's very cool
on the stream as well.
What's very cool, I just want to note that we have seen in the Oceania region is that week 1, there were 40 entrants. This week, there were 101 entrants. So this is getting picked up big time. Again, lots of these players are here having made the top 8 before. They're back again. But there's still, nevertheless, a lot of new players coming in too, which is great to see. Thanks a lot to PS4 for handling that side of things. So the first match that we're expecting to see here is going to be Waz versus Temp. So Waz, of course, from Sydney. You got Temp here from New Zealand. And what we're expecting here is any number of different characters, because when we've seen Waz play before, it's been, we've seen Cassie, Jade. I can think of, I'm sure a couple others that I'm forgetting here. I think we've seen Fujin, or maybe I've been seeing him stream with Fujin. Yeah, something like that. So there's a few that he can use. And then for his opponent, for Temp, I asked him. He said maybe Devora, maybe Jackie, maybe Collector. There's a lot that we could see here too. So I don't know. It's not going to be one of those matches where you're coming into this being like, all right, definitely this is the matchup we're going to see. There's going to be, instead, I think there might be a chase around the character select screen. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm actually looking forward to it. I mean, if I see a Devora, that's good stuff, because, it's not like a go-to character like, which is like Talk of Town, of course, or even like Collector, which is juicy as well. And I think definitely not a terrible character. So definitely looking forward if he decides to pull it up. course.
We've seen Frost from Waz as well, then I think about it. Okay, so we're seeing maybe Collector.
Yes.
What do we got here? Cassie.
Oh. I think
Okay, so Devora
found his love to Cassie again. Yeah.
Special Forces, Desert.
Right, yeah, when the game was new, we did see him using a lot of Cassie.
Yes, quite a lot. And it wouldn't surprise me if he went all Cassie this tournament. But
What do
the
we got here? We got
Devora,
flying glow kick, flipping out, kneecapping. Okay. And then Widow's Kiss and Strepsiptera. Yeah, these are two pretty common builds for these characters, for sure.
What was it you said last time?
You're the bug, I'm the windshield.
This one breaks windshields.
Round
Here we go then.
So, Waz,
Oceania,
I asked
week
him-
3.
I asked his thoughts. He said these fellas are carried. That's what Waz wants us to know about all the players that we're playing against here. Whereas Temp says 685, baby.
Whatever that might mean.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, right?
Just give him the chance to talk. You know, yeah, look, a big part of this is I want everybody to know a little bit more about the players and their personalities. It's very important.
It's fair, it's fair. Not
Oh,
everyone's
great whip
bitter.
punish right there by Waz. Got a chance for pressure here. It's not going to be super strong. Yeah, just going for a very basic strike throw. That's basically all she's got there. Hit confirm again, and now it's going to be tough news for Temp as he's stuck into this restand. Oh, what an anti-air too! Waz. So Waz has the whiff punish on that and also the anti-air with that.
Round 2. Fight.
Don't you dare to jump on me.
And corner pressure too. Waz is looking really strong. He's been able to move in again with the grab.
Back-to-back grabs, corner city. Another one. Giving up a lot of space and the random teleport.
Right, it didn't seem like Waz was doing much, but he gets caught. Oki Bug comes into play. We got pressure here as Devora. And the little auto should be coming into play. Here's Waz, not quite there.
Is it safe? Back throw.
Okay, yeah, away from the corner. Oh, flawless, but then nothing.
Third
At
throw.
least for Temp, he gets the grab. Yeah, maybe a little bit of chance. No way out of the sky. What a call.
Anti-air teleport into the bug. What's it gonna be? Empty short top? Oh, it doesn't link. 9%, what's it gonna be? Tries to shimmy for 2.
He just wants that chip. Oh, and the grab actually. Escape failed. Interesting. So Waz not looking for the corner. Or maybe just was pressing the button. You know, you never know.
Wow, he's like 3 for 3 out of them.
The bug, though. The bug. Again, that anti-air is so strong.
Here. Both
His
players
awareness on
not
that, I think, is very
taking
important. And this
Maybe
spacing
another
game,
teleport?
you can
Sure.
see. Well, I think that's what Waz was giving so much space for, just in case. Chance on the hit confirm into restand pressure here. It's gonna be tough. Temp and the anti-air. Oh. Simply is down for finally the luck run out. The luck run out as Waz takes game number 1.
The fourth one was one too many. Finally being wise to it.
3 for 4 is a pretty good percentage on
Yeah.
random teleport drop. It is. And honestly, that was a significant part of the damage that Temp dealt. It was a significant part of why he was able to get pressure in the corner, for example. So with the success of that, the success rate and the utility of it, if it connects, I understand why he's going into it. But I feel like against a player like Waz, I'm not sure that luck can stick throughout 3 matches. I don't know if
Right.
that's doable. So Temp maybe considering
think-
something else. No.
Cassie
Okay.
Cage.
685,
Sempre.
baby.
Chronicles.
Yeah, still stuck on 685. He likes his numbers, man. Look at his PlayStation ID, the variation name.
Good point.
Yeah, right? Will we see some more text here? As a matter of fact, I don't think we saw a single one. Saw a lot of throws. But last team's content with it. Look at his variation name.
Just some space control, but you got to think that he's going to back off a little bit just in case there was a teleport there. Didn't want to take the risk. Part of it is that you have to do some zoning. You have to come in with marbles sometimes. You can't just let Devora walk you down because of the threat of teleport. Okay, nice timing into nothing. I love seeing the understanding of the timing there, but we've got to see more afterward.
Good punish. There was no board to make it safe. Corner City.
So this is going to be corner pressure now. Oh, wow.
Though.
Right, again, we've seen a false. No! But at least chasing down. Look, Tempa's looking great right now. And he...
Oh, he caught him again.
This one shows no
Wow.
Apparently not
Temp.
defending the bar that was going to be guaranteed. But yeah, Temp's pressure there. Movement was great. Tried out for the teleport. Now 4-4-5 versus somebody like Waz. Okay.
Throw it.
But this is thinking that Waz can certainly play. He can certainly pressure here in the corner. Okay, so that was what you wanted to see. You wanted to see the throw tech. It did come.
Now one of the Pulsar. Nice block from Lesminator. He's backing off now.
He's really
Bug.
taking no risks. Yeah, you can see his gameplay right now. He is hoping that Temp makes some kind of error that he can whip punish or that he can punish. Right, just like this. Just like this.
that.
He had moved himself just outside of that range. Yeah, perfectly placed by Waz right there. As he takes no risks at all. I can't believe he got hit yet again. It's 5-6 here for Temp.
What the heck? This is still doable, man. No breakaway whatsoever in the... Oh, no whip punish with that whip down two. Big chance. Hold on a minute,
Absolutely
though.
doable though here with the
Blow.
grab in the corner.
Hold on a minute.
Absolutely doable. One hit confirm is going to end it. If he finds it, Waz knows. Tracer! Oh, boy.
I respect that so much, though. I respect that so much. I love the idea to make the down back to whip. You knew that Wesmir was going to press a button. Try to use the armor of the Fated Blow. Almost.
Almost. Waz's defense in these situations has been very strong. Okay, the grab comes again.
Back throw as well.
Tried
Not
it.
this
maybe
time.
He did have breakaway just in case. Okay, yes, duck underneath. Very nice call out. No, out of the air.
Bug, though. Amp is looking really good this round.
Wow,
Saying that it's a big combo. Nice check.
The whip punish, what else would it be for Waz? Whip punishes have been amazing for him. All set so far.
Ooh, he had it!
Anyway, he's very close. Duck under, but only down one as the punish.
Bro, this is anyone's round. Wake up, bro. Also make it safe, and the reversal throw. Wow, Wesminator.
You know, I think that was really the only time after that over-positive rush that we saw Waz do anything that was like an affirmative kind of movement, so a choice in that kind of way. In general, he had really backed off in those situations. He had maybe done like a delayed down one, something very non-committal. He hadn't really taken risks there. He had mostly moved back. But there at the very end, he was tired of it, found the grab. And that was a match, that was a game, I should say, where I liked a lot of what we saw out of Temp. So for Waz to have won anyway is a pretty tough look for Temp here.
That was really solid, though, by Temp. That could have been anyone's game. Almost had a 1-1 situation, but Wesminator finds himself 2-0 up against Temp so far. Now, do we see a collector here from Temp? Or will he bet his winner's life on Devora? I would respect it, because once again, it definitely didn't look bad, especially in that second game.
Yeah.
Seems to be thinking about it.
Cassie Cage.
Oh, okay. This was actually not one of the characters that he told us, no, it's not going to happen anyway. All right. He did also let us know that maybe Jackie, maybe Collector, we could see.
Maybe.
So we see Collector? Yeah, that's seems like what they're thinking about. Spare change is the variation on deck. Good old tournament variations. And that's what we'll see. Okay, interesting. So it's quite a
Interesting
switch here.
indeed.
Black Market Forbidden
Gonna be
Ally.
Collector. He'll have to win with Collector 3 times in a row if he's gonna move on in winners. Spare change. All right. Yeah, as you
true,
intimated
true,
before, I agree with you. I think Collector is quite strong, and he's not a character that we see very often for whatever reason, but I definitely think that the strength is there in the character. One of the big problems has been that Waz has been whiff punishing extremely well, and it's hard to whiff punish some of what Collector does.
Yeah,
Okay.
good buttons. Standing forward, definitely.
Really no risks taken either way. Lovely anti-air in case cost the defensive bar. Waz is right back in.
Yeah, good confirm as well.
And backing off. Again, it's really been about that whip punish game for Waz. It's been a huge part of why he's up 2-0.
Oh, look at how much damage he just ate. Damage over time. I don't think this will kill. 6% left. Good block. It's just backing off.
Wow.
Yeah. Got
He's
shots.
just looking to get a whip punish again. Oh, trying to steal a turn. Waz not letting go. Here we go, though. It's definitely doable here for Temp.
That could have been game.
More hit.
That could have been game.
Oh,
That could have been
yes,
rounds.
fine.
Oh no, that could have been a round for Temp. Waz didn't have the bar to make it safe. It's going to be match point Waz.
Waz just looking again for whip punish. Hard to walk out of that button's range, though. I'll tell you that.
Fortunate. He needs one gunshot. Man, oh man.
Oh, a chance on whip punish. Didn't think it would actually punish. Oh no.
It's the attack, man. This Wazminator this round. No more backing off. Yeah, wants to finish this. Yeah, not a trade you can take for much longer. 3% left for Temp.
It's basically got to be all flawless blocks or nothing. Oh, it's not gonna happen. And Waz will take it, 3-0. Moving into winners finals. Again, Waz has won this 2 weeks in a row so far, and he's putting himself in a great position to do it yet again.
Cassie Cage wins.
3-0, looking pretty strong, I will say. Again, I love the whiff punishing. That's something I always expect out of Waz, and he was looking great at it. So that was, a big key part of him taking it. But on top of that, really good strike throw defense in most situations. There were a couple sequences with Devora where he took a few grabs, but other than that, for the most part, that wasn't really effective for Temp. It was really good defense on Waz's part when he needed it, which honestly wasn't all that often.
You said it yourself, 3-0, but I don't think that set reflected... Like, the score reflects the actual set. That was way tighter than it looked, and... in hindsight, maybe you should have stick with Devora, even though it didn't look horrible once again with that Collector. But I guess a little bit too late, but it was like... I think to a certain extent what comes to play is also the German experience, man. The clutch factor. Waz has been killing it ever since, Injustice really? Ever since they've been included in the pro competition. And yeah, Temp... I don't know about you, but I did not hear about Temp until today, until he entered, so... experience definitely makes a difference here.
Yeah, he doesn't have any points yet on the tour. Well, he'll have some now, right? But not before this week. But anyway, yeah, great. It was clear. I'm not sure it was super close, but there were definitely some moments, especially I think in that last game, where there was a whiff punish opportunity that Temp had. There was a actual punish opportunity that Temp had. Like, there could have been a little bit more on his side. Anyway, it's going to be Waz moving on, and we're going to move on now to the next match, which should be Big Giga versus Boy. So we have Melbourne versus Auckland NZ. 2 players are from. And Big Giga, a lot of success so far. 3rd place in week number 1. 5th place in week number 2. So coming into this really strong. Thoughts on the matches from his perspective? Just said, should be fun. And his quote is OC free. As far as Boy, he got 7th place last week. No points in the first one. So this is a already better showing, right? 7th place last week means that you started in losers, and here's Boy starting in winners. So already a step up beyond that.
So once again, going to be a battle between Australia and New Zealand. Let's see how the clash plans out, or plays out rather. So let's take a look at this young tour, the Mortal Kombat 11 Pro Competition. It's divided in 3 groups. The Intercontinental Combat, which you are seeing right now. We have the Europe East, Europe West, which should be live in about, 10 hours from now, the Middle East, and of course, Oceania. And for the North American League, it's going to be North America East and West, and final Liga Latina. We have Brazil, Mexico, Latam, Norte, and of course the Southern region. Once again, top 8 will advance to the regional finals. We'll have 5K each for the Intercontinental Combat. So 5K for the East, the West, Middle East, and Oceania per region. 10K it will be for NA East and West, and respectively $5,000 on the line for the Liga Latina regional finals as well. So definitely a lot to play for. 8 regional qualifiers and, $5,000 at the end of the season. A lot to play for.
It's winners semifinals, and it's going to be Kodal here for Boy. His quote was, "Kodal is fair." Cool. All right. He also says, as far as his thoughts on the matches, yes, very keen to play as we get into winners semifinals between him and his opponent, Big Giga.
Here we go.
Okay, so we got the amplified disc. Got it. Got command grab as well. We'll see what the third one is shortly, I'm sure. Okay.
Oh,
there you go.
Boy. It's all Boy so far. Down 2 coming through, though.
Oh, yeah, it went in. Boy just didn't expect that. Lovely Mike Watson fireball anti-air.
What happened? It was a flawless until then.
I mean, these are 2 characters who can snowball pretty well, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, what a
there. And look.
Oh, goodness, the knowledge.
Didn't want to take the risk after having seen that last time. Very interesting. Trying it again. Okay, yes. This is absolutely doable on both sides. Command grab, no.
And the
Counter,
counter.
Not a punish.
Wow.
It was something out of Big Giga. Tried to make it happen.
Fight.
Boy ends up taking around. He started out well in and finally did make a comeback in as well. Saves the KB.
Counter. Saves it as well. Oh.
No whiff punish there. Big Giga had just backed off.
Right.
He'd already made his mind up to just back off. Huge opportunity here. Into the command grab. It's going to be big damage. We have a very scary Total Con pressuring Big Giga.
Yeah, it is.
Right back into the net.
Total Con.
And Big Giga can't afford anything here. Beautiful FB. And
On
he's
a minute, though. We've seen this time and time again. 1 button to fatal blow. Well, we saw it from Boy.
yeah.
Okay,
Pretty good from Boy as well, though. Right there in that last situation, it was just another situation where Big Giga was thinking about going for flawless block. Boy had backed off slightly to just kind of cause a funky timing difference. Big Giga didn't expect it, and the hit confirm very nice from Boy. We have 2 players in this top 8 winners starting out today from New Zealand. It could have been a New Zealand winners finals. Again, Wasminator put an end to that in the first winners semis match we saw, but we could see Boy up there for NZ in winners finals.
He's working on it, that's for sure. So let's see where we go from here. Giga also has Jackie. Let's see if he uses it.
Liu Kang.
Not so far, looks like. Sticks to Liu Kang.
Soul Chamber.
And same build, let's see, it looks like that might be the case. Did he have command grab last time? If so, we didn't see it.
Yes. Oh wait, you mean
I mean Lou. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, Big Giga, yeah.
I didn't see it come into play, I think.
No, I don't think so, that I did either. It might have just not have come up, but we'll see. Both offensive bars spent just like that. Now, boy, would love to scheme in for a chance for pressure. Throwing those big pizzas. Trying to get the KB from downtown. Oh, whip punish! Nah, didn't try.
Corner City, what's it gonna be? Backs off, interesting.
No attempt on the whip punish. 4-2 into kind of a funky situation. Too far for Luke. Oh, man.
That was unfortunate. And a raw flying kick. Surely not what he wanted.
Yeah, I'm almost sure you're right there. This is somebody who's already been 3rd and 5th before. Very strong player. Keep it up. Beautiful. Big Giga just struggles to get out. It's down to underneath the high.
Okay, failed. 7%.
So,
And the low fireball.
Round 2.
Close out the round. Vegeta! Knocking on the door here. What's a piece of that?
woo, the lazy punish. And the snowball begins. The avalanche starts rolling down the mountain. A chance on whip punish. No, didn't take it. I just put back in. Yeah, that's an awkward range for some characters there after the amplified spin, but there Liu Kang had control. Will there be a break? No, an early end.
Spam the amplification.
Oh, lovely hit confirm.
Sure only spends it now. 1% the sun, and yeah.
Oh,
And yeah.
yeah.
You hate to go.
He flew
like
right
that,
into it.
Fight.
Right?
I love it. That was great.
Was like a call for him. Step from the corner again, Vegeta. We didn't see the left side of the stage yet, I think.
No, I think you're absolutely right. Yeah, this has been totally Boy controlling. It's not always been that he's had the advantage, but he's been forcing this corner situation, that's for sure. Again, a wake up down 2. And pulls it up through the attempted up 2. And we're still not on the other side of the stage. Okay,
He's working on it, man. He's working on it.
His Boy's gonna toss him over there.
Yeah, his boy's trying to take advantage from this left side as well. Here it is. Oh no, getting hit with so many pizzas. What's it gonna be? Max off? Ooh, could have been dangerous. And the neutral
What a good
jump.
conversion! That was
so
jump
good.
Kick into the fatal blow. It's a jump kick into kind of an awkward timing to get significant damage, to get that much damage. Obviously, this character is so capable of that, but that might not have been easily doable there, except that Boy was extremely aware. Jump kick directly OS into fatal blow. So Boy is looking strong. Needs to take only one more game to get into winners finals versus Waz. As you mentioned before,
He's really good with the pressure.
there may be a Jackie on Big Giga's side. I don't know that we'll see it, but when we asked which characters we might expect, that was one of the ones that he had listed.
Yeah, so maybe not feeling her for tonight.
Jackie Briggs.
Ah!
Is he though? Is he though, David?
Ah! What do we got? We gonna see it for reals? Is it the classic goop graded that it feels like almost every Jackie's playing? We'll find out shortly. It is a really good one.
Ultimate.
Yeah, it's a really good character. There's no doubt about it. I feel like there's a lot of different builds of Jackie that I think are really strong, but this one, yeah, maybe is the strongest. It's certainly the most popular. If that is what it is, let's see first. Bionic Bounce Grenade Launcher, Enhanced Air Blast. Yeah, I think that's what we're looking at.
That's it. Betting his winner's life on Jackie. Let's see if it pays out. Match 3. Good start, that's for sure. Oh no, as I say that.
That range of at least Jackie, she really can't challenge that very well. After amplified spin. But right back in here is Big Giga, who was looking for a breakaway. Nothing like that came. Wait.
Believe in it. Oh,
By slipping into the corner here. Yup. And this is the cage here versus Kotal. Into the air. Caught it again. No amplify though. That's unfortunate for Boy. Gives it a corner. But still, it does get pressure afterward, of course.
Oh. Anything goes at this point. Double Fatal Blow's active. Wake up roll. Good blocking the 4-2. The pizza. What's it gonna be? Smart, smart!
Oh,
oh
baby!
no. Is it though? Is it though, David?
Round two.
As it's match point now for Boy to go 3-0 over Big Giga. Who has had, again, quite a bit of success in these first 3 weeks. He's already been 3rd and 5th. And yet he's in trouble here as Boy's got the command grab yet again into the corner. Yet again will have corner pressure.
Oh, he got hit.
Lucky break that Big Giga, to his credit, takes great advantage of here. That's just not going to reach Kotal, unfortunately. Here's
From
what he's
downtown.
looking for. There still has not been a break. And he's cooking. His skin is on fire. Not anymore.
Oh, he put himself in the corner, and I don't think it's gonna be death. It did break the armor.
It's not death yet,
man,
but
oh
it is
man.
very close. And
He's in
honestly,
big trouble.
even the sunlight's
sun?
going to be a problem. Yeah. They're both so scared.
Respect!
No! They were both
David.
so frightened of each other.
Poke it to
Sometimes you
Well,
gotta
David.
take the risk. Sometimes you gotta take the risk.
No pain, no
Big
gain.
Giga's looking at that losers bracket underneath him, the gaping maw of losers underneath, threatening to envelop him, and he just able to armor through it.
Hey man, sometimes you're down, go to 2, and have 3% left. Gotta do it, I think.
Still, there has not been a break. Chance on whip punish, yes.
Ouch.
Woo.
Yeah, he's not dropping that. Back to the corner we go.
I'm a little surprised to see the amplify there. That does give up pressure midstream. Here's
And
what
neutral
Boy was
jump.
looking for. That call out on the understanding again goes for amplify. So really the game plan here is to have this distance. Whip punish.
Wow, finally.
All of this unbreakable finally. Looking for a break and it still didn't come.
Now this is really smart. The pizza won't kill him. Hold on a minute, hold on a minute.
Gotta get out of the goop.
Hold on, the sun?
The sun maybe.
Okay, can't
Oh,
make many more of
time,
those.
time. Look at Boy! Ends up taking it 3-0 after all. What an amazing comeback in that last round.
What a confirm.
Great
What a
understanding of
confirm.
what we were likely to see out of Big Giga's Jackie, right? Jumping back at that last moment, throwing those pizzas. Jackie just can't threaten full screen. She doesn't have a projectile that goes like that with this variation. So that's not something you're worried about. So you can throw a pizza. So you can set out the sunlight. Yes, there could be the leap, of course. And when that's what Boy expected, met him with that big jump back punch in the sky, right? Calling it out perfectly. Fantastic. And by Boy, now he's going to beat Waz in winners finals.
It wasn't just the jump, it was also the hit confirm, man. That was an odd hit confirm, but he was ready for it somehow and was shutting that down. And, you know, it was really smart from Vegeta because he had the life lead and I was like, okay, he can't take this trade. The pizza will definitely kill him. We saw the crushing blow earlier, but the damage over time, that gulp, as you call it, it didn't reach him. And, you know, Kotal Khan having that sun as well, it wasn't in his favor after he ate a dozen of pizzas. Definitely was full of it. And yeah, that sequence was a bit obvious. Seems like with the leap was ready for it to confirm as well.
Hey.
Really good stuff from Boy.
Absolutely right. So again, that's going to be winners finals between Boy and Waz. That means we know what has happened on the winners side. If we could check out the bracket, we'll remind everybody as well. So Waz versus Boy, Australia versus New Zealand, and then you look down at loser's side. Again, just to remind everybody, Gilbax wasn't able to make it, so that is a DQ and means that Grayson Zero just was able to move on. So it'll be Grayson Zero versus Temp. We know that. And boy, will face the winner of our next matchup, ALD versus Wi-Fi Scorpion.
I'm really looking forward to this one, man, because Wi-Fi Scorpion did really, really well for himself. You said it yourself, 4th and 5th respectively. He has really, these points add up, man. 4th place is 200 points, 5th place and 140 points. So he's looking good so far, David.
It's sounding good too here on the Astros that we're using on the broadcast. Thank you to Astro, the official audio partner of the Mortal Kombat 11 Pro Competition. All of our audio on commentary is powered by Astro for the whole season. You can visit astrogaming.com to find more information on all of their officially licensed PlayStation audio products available now. That's what we got. It's pretty nice. I can tell you all, it's pretty nice. Can vouch for this one.
Good stuff. Now we should have a match any second now. Wi-Fi Scorpion versus Alt. I think there is no secrets that we shall see a Scorpion from Wi-Fi Scorpion. Also has a spawn. 2 very hellish characters. Pun definitely intended. Let's see who he decides to go with.
So Alt has 7th place and 7th place so far, as we were saying earlier. This is already, this is another chance, I should say, to move beyond that. If he loses here, it's going to be yet another 7th place. As far as his thoughts on the matchup, he just says, I'm going to try my best. He also wants to say, watch your back, Sammy. He wants everybody to know. And then as far as Wi-Fi Scorpion goes, 4th place and 5th place, so success back-to-back as well right there. As far as thoughts on the matchup, just says, I'll do all right. Quote, sup, Marie. So what do we got here on loser's side? We got Hellport Cancel and Burning Spear. All right, that looks like a Scorpion to me. And then we got Bionic Bounce. That will be a Jackie Briggs.
Round 1.
No secrets between those two. Here we go. First match of losers. Round 1. Scorpion versus Jackie.
Love the answer. Oh, not quite there. And very important to see that Wi-Fi Scorpion wakes up with buttons right there, recognizing the chance to punish.
Scorpion's backing off.
Scorpion never backing off, or is he just closer to the other side? Yeah, there it is.
Called it.
It's a little different than many other characters.
Yeah. Plus, so much pressure from Alt. Burning Spear.
Oop.
Here it is.
One but nothing. Didn't think that there should be more. And there's the anti-air too. Now the combo didn't work, but I really like seeing that awareness. Gotta shut down the Bionic Bounce, but right back in. As ALD's gonna spend it.
Right into Fatal Blow then, huh? Just unbreakable. Put him in a good position. What's it gonna be? The back 2-2 maybe?
Trying to walk away.
Good
And the tech was there. Yeah, what awareness right there by Wi-Fi Scorpion, trying to threaten forward 3 pressure. The tech there, and the down 2. What defense right there by A.
Wow.
Round 2. Fight.
Even the game didn't know where she was going.
Oh, the micro duck.
Taking a bit of a defensive risk. Oh, lovely stuff. Anti-air has really been strong. It's been able to shut down the Bionic Bounce pressure each time. Ald's only had it when he's been able to get it going from ground pressure. I don't know if he'll get it in this round.
Man, he almost
again with the shot.
that
The
round.
defensive choice right there has been correct from Wi-Fi Scorpion a few times.
Final round.
Wow.
Fight.
A statement after that first round. Wi-Fi Scorpion.
That's all the bar right there.
Man, no,
Disadvantage.
man.
Look at this defense right here. And after all that bar was done, Wi-Fi Scorpion was just ready. Okay, you're done. My turn.
My turn now, after he ate all that chip, man. And damage over time.
It's true. It does add up.
Back
Actually, yeah.
threes.
No!
No punish.
It was a huge opportunity.
Uh-huh. Oh, doesn't spend it.
Oh,
No!
amazing timing. Now there's. Oh no, the drop.
Drop,
from
though.
ALD. Tried to walk backwards. Threatened. I can't believe the duck came yet again. Will there ever not be one? Yeah, look at this team. He's blocking correctly. He's micro ducking underneath. Wi-Fi Scorpion. With punish. Not quite. The damage over time.
Look at the chip.
The chip.
He wasn't there. 4% left for Wi-Fi Scorpion. Trying to shimmy a
Wait,
bit.
punish.
Back three.
Oh,
Oh.
what a wild scenario at the end right there.
Wow.
Started off by that Jackie Briggs patented goes for the throw attempt, then she like moves way backwards as you're trying to punish her throw attempt. It was just a big scrambly situation after that.
It was a clean scramble because like he tried to do the right thing, which is down to crushing blow her, but somehow he wasn't in range.
Yeah, she moves backwards. It's weird. I don't know what to tell you. And how much
wasn't
damage in that
interesting.
round would you say there was out of Jackie? Just chip damage, damage over time, right? That really added up in that round.
If you guys at home have headphones on, you can literally hear Scorpion in pain. He goes like, oh, ooh. That's all like the damage over time, and he isn't so much pain, he's suffering. So yeah, to answer your question, a lot of damage came from that damage over time.
And there was also a lot of really good stuff on Wi-Fi Scorpion's side. I like the anti-airs that we saw. That was really important to see. Whiff Punish with back one was there a few times too. And again, that defense, now that did mean that there was a lot of damage over time, but that defense also meant that he wasn't opened up to huge damage at any one moment.
Back threes, man, definitely hitting their mark.
Yes.
Look at this pressure, man. Look at this pressure from.
Still in it. Still in it.
He's still in it.
I mean, you got it. You can't give up the spot.
He's back threes, man.
Yeah, cross up back three. Super sick.
Gives it unbreakable or gives it simple. No bore spin. Wi-Fi Scorpion with the positioning as well. Jump in. Yes, whiffs though.
Not sure that was intended. Oh, here's the chance. Down one. Huge opportunity. And actually allows the break. I thought that was going to be more. Oh, big chance comes up yet again. No! And the punish as well. Wi-Fi Scorpion wakes up with Bunzo so aware.
Wild stuff from both players, man. Good punish. Marto spin for the wake up. Wi-Fi Scorpion looking really good.
That actually moved out of the way intentionally.
Wow.
Beautiful whip punish. Yeah, did you see that actually moved underneath as Jackie was going up into the sky, then got the whip punish. What, again, excellent defensive awareness right there. I really like how Wi-Fi Scorpion has dealt with Jackie going up into the sky like that. The pressure's still been good regardless from ALD. You know, it's not like that's completely been the solution, but some of the common stuff that you'll see work if people aren't exactly prepared isn't working versus Wi-Fi Scorpion because he clearly is prepared.
But man, what a swift 1-2-1 from Wi-Fi Scorpion. Dominant game.
Jackie Briggs, Scorpion,
So all sticking with the Jackie.
Hourglass.
No Sonya just yet. Once again, this is losers. Loser of this will be eliminated from the tournaments. Will play 7th. Will go home with 70 points added to their account, if you will.
Round one.
Again, ALD's already had 2 7th place finishes. He would love to get beyond that. Starting out with the back two, just to approach. Wi-Fi Scorpion able to turn situations into significant damage very quickly. It's just, again, I'm impressed at the awareness that we're seeing out of this player. Oh, here we go. Huge chance.
Big opening. Oh!
Really cashed out. Okay, yep.
44%, man. Back 3 once again. Gonna be a leap. From downtown, yes.
The sword longer than her little approach on the ground, and Wi-Fi Scorpion with the footsie is able to work it out.
Fight.
Woo. Elbow drop.
Well, not quite confirmed, but it works out. Although Wi-Fi Scorpion, okay, he's gonna cash out, yes. Causes the bleed.
Finally blocks the back 3.
All right, it's
Staggers.
a stagger right there. Yeah, it was cute. Dancing around the goop here. Wi-Fi Scorpion threatened the approach.
Oh, clean back 2.
Oh,
Oh boy.
gonna bounce.
Damage over
Damn
time,
it.
man. Still in
Damn
it. Still in
Oh,
it.
gosh. I love that that was ALD's choice to put himself on the other side, right, to then harass even more with that goop still on the ground.
Really smart choice. One apiece. It's third game.
Insistent on the throw right there was Wi-Fi Scorpion.
Right? More damage with the running spear as well. 16%. Finally whip punishes the back 3.
Couple of little
Stagger
stabs
some
in,
visual
no
hits.
commitment. No commitment!
Oh, no confirm.
Here we go, Shirley. Yep.
This time though.
Immediately.
Oh. One range on that up 3.
So
And
cute. Oh, that was such a great decision right there by ALD to go up in the sky with the jump punch. When you see that, like, you know in this game that you can cancel that on whip anyway, but you just think, okay, you did your thing in the sky, I'm ready to press the button, and then ALD caught Wi-Fi Scorpion just at that. 2-1.
Yeah. You're not ready to do your thing yet.
Right, yeah.
Not just yet. Alt. 2-1 over Wi-Fi Scorpion. Man, and the jump from 7th to 5th, 70 points difference. 7th place, 70 points. 5th place, 140. Once again, man, you want to get those points to qualify for the regional finals and play for $5,000 at the end of the season.
Jackie Briggs.
It's not just about points.
Scorpion.
Doesn't bust out the spawn.
Laurel's Lair.
So far, it looks like betting his tournament life on Scorpion.
LD's, again, with 2 7th place finishes, is currently in 8th place overall in the points. But to get one more win here and get those extra points like you were just talking about, moves himself a little bit more comfortably up into about 6th or 7th overall. Oh, nice catch.
Spends it
Expensive.
all.
Yeah, I'll say. Just hoping to catch Wi-Fi Scorpion unready, but that's been rare. There it is, finally.
My turn.
Put up with your staggers, all right.
Back 3. Beautiful stuff. Just all pressing it down 1 there. And the overhead
That
again.
overhead,
Wi-Fi Scorpion.
buddy, I'll tell you.
Round 2.
Someone counting?
Right? Yeah. And again, no amplify strange. And again,
Again, interesting. A bit greedy?
which is the attempt to walk back. Again, both bars spent. hoping to catch Wi-Fi Scorpion off guard. It's been rare, like I said earlier.
Really patient, man. Wi-Fi Scorpion been really patient.
Out of trouble.
Spear.
Yeah, he just waited. Oh, here's a big chance. No!
No!
Damage left on the table right there. Scorp cannot cancel that. He was stuck. I don't know.
Right again.
Here's an opportunity.
That should be Death David's question mark?
Yeah, big question mark. I'm not sure. Okay, well, there you go.
Exclamation point.
It's match point! ALD. Can he finally get better than 7th is the question right now.
Oh boy. What an entry with the interactable. Spear, 16% grab. Another one. Still burning hot.
There it is.
Beautiful config.
Of course.
Roasting. My turn. One.
Even an unbreakable deep until then, and looking for the break, it didn't come.
How's he gonna approach this? Hold on a minute.
Oh, huge!
Ooh!
No, the drop! Or actually, oh no! And the amplify, that's gonna do it. That's a 2-2.
What was that from Old Man? He was threatening with the, what was that? He dashing in, walking in, running in, whatever it was. He was really threatening. Wi-Fi Scorpion being so patient there, not pressing a button whatsoever. 2-2.
The previous two matches that we
one.
saw were both 3-0. 3-0 Waz, 3-0 Boy. I guess you could kind of say it wasn't even 3-0, right? Versus Grayson and Gilbags, just because Gilbags, again, wasn't able to make it. So it was a DQ in which Grayson was able to move forward. So this, our first match of the evening, of the day, that goes to game number 5. They're going to both
we've been moving
have the same characters we've seen the whole time.
sticking to their guns. So
Yeah,
here
they
we go
both
then.
have had a lot of success. It's been good for both of them as we're now in game number 5. First round losers. One of them is gone. The other one gets to move on into at least 5th place.
70 points difference. Once again, here we go. Another microduct from Wi-Fi Scorpion straight into the Burning Spear. 4-4. Clean opening. What a round so far from Wi-Fi Scorpion.
Trying to steal a big turn right there was ALD. Got the grab, able to pressure here. No!
Oh!
So good! Oh my god, and the KB. That just happened, but it's match point anyway for Wi-Fi Scorpion. Yeah,
That was disgusting.
so good. Finally,
Take the
grab,
throw.
yeah, I mean, we've seen the 2 in this game, and there haven't been that many more. Oh, no, cancel. Tried to get the up two, not quite there. And Jackie allows him to continue. Got the grab again. There are 3 in this game. After all
That's
those
what
little
he
micro
needs.
ducks. Absolutely.
Just a scratch.
Okay.
And that's, is it like the 3rd time that works? Another throw. Hold on a minute.
What up, pick
It's out there. It's out there.
I mean, the idea makes sense. Just wasn't at the right timing, and it's going to be match point now for both players. Out of the sky, what a start here! No, the whip punish, yes. Wi-Fi Scorpion's there, capitalizing, getting pressure.
Back threes. Here we go then. Good confirm. Into what though?
Grabbing it again. The consistency
Almost
of those
there.
pickups makes it feel like anything that's gonna connect is gonna do it. And will this be it? Wi-Fi Scorpion, he doesn't drop it. And he takes it. He takes her head off even as he moves forward. And ALD again ends up in 7th place. 3 straight weeks in 7th place for ALD. And for Wi-Fi Scorpion, 4th first week, 5th last week, minimum 5th this time as well.
Hey man, talk about consistency for Wi-Fi Scorpion. It's sometimes all you need, man. You don't necessarily need that first place finish every single week, like, Wasminator, but just staying consistent. Once again, 5th place. It's 140 points. 4th place, that's 200 points. Definitely, if you're consistent week in and week out, that's one way to make the regional finals at the end of the season.
Again, all you got to do is make that regional finals to get into the money, right? The money doesn't come before that. So if Waz wins every single week, Waz will have just as much money as Wi-Fi Scorpion if Wi-Fi Scorpion gets 4th or 5th every week, and Wi-Fi Scorpion will almost certainly make the final top 8 if there's that consistency and at least that. Now, obviously, Wi-Fi Scorpion wants to do better than that. I'm just saying that you need that consistency of at least placing around this high to probably have a good chance at making the finals where you then will win the money.
Looking good so far, man. And hey, he's still in the tournament, so maybe he'll end up higher than 5th place. But before we go into a break for now, let's talk about the PS4 tournaments. The Mortal Kombat 11 Pro competition is presented by PS4 Tournaments. Check out the PS4 Tournament Open Series. PS4 tournaments are weekly competitions for all skill levels. Compete against your friends and rivals for unique rewards. You can visit the PlayStation 4 Competition Center, the one destination that has Mortal Kombat content that gives you an inside look at how top players play and tips and tricks for players of all skill levels. All you have to do is go to compete.playstation.com and sign in with your PSN ID. You can easily see a list of available PS4 tournaments to sign up, and maybe we'll see you on stream as well. And let's talk about this young gear. I think you have some on yourself, David. The Mortal Kombat 11
right.
merch store. Rip your realm and visit the Pro
I am
Competition merch
indeed.
store. Let's talk about that for a
My
second.
realm right here. That's right.
Yeah.
I got the North American League, of course. I'm out here in NA West. Exactly, man. Yeah, no. You can, again, go to the link there at Amazon to pick it up for yourself. A lot of cool stuff available. As Mitz said, we're going to take a short break. We've now made it through the first round. We're going to have the second round of the Oceania week number 3 coming up very soon.
Jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
PlayStation. Looking for attention, I don't need the extra tension, cause I'm in the 4th dimension. Trap P is high in suspension. Now don't bother with the haters, cause they all be imitators. We're real life manipulators. Get bit back up and see you later. I like me for me. I'ma be what I'ma be. I like me for me. I am who I wanna be. Na 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 na. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. I like me for me. I'ma be what I'ma be. Prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself. I like me for me.
Hey guys, Ketchup and Mustard here, and it's time to test your might in the Mortal Kombat 11 Open Series. Ready to rumble? Power on your PlayStation and head to the Events app, filter by type, and select a convenient date and time. Boot up MK11 and locate the PS4 Tournaments menu option. Click it to visit a familiar place, the console events tab. Sign up and prepare to play. Once registered, you can view your tournament details and check-in time. A notification will remind you to tighten your black belt and get over here for your match. Continue combat in the open qualifiers to close in on the competition. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the tournaments.
PlayStation.
Who are you?
I'm your worst nightmare.
Any ring I step into is mine. End of the line.
Then this fight is now personal.
It is exhausting being so perfect.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We have the Oceania week number 3 here on the Mortal Kombat Pro Competition. We've already seen the first round. We can check out the bracket and let you know where we're standing. We're going to have Waz versus Boy in winners finals. Not right now, but that's what will be in winners finals. In losers round number 2, it's going to be Big Giga versus Wi-Fi Scorpion, and then Grayson Zero versus Temp. We have not yet seen Grayson Zero play because Gilbags couldn't show up today. So that was a straight up DQ. Grayson just moved on. We'll talk about Grayson as we get to their match. First, we're going to have Big Giga versus Wi-Fi Scorpion.
Yes, indeed. That's what we're going to have. And, you know, due to the nature of that DQ from Gilbags, Wi-Fi Scorpion has to play back-to-back. He did have that, 10-minute break to, settle down a bit. And sometimes I feel like that can be of your advantage, man. Once you win that 3-2, in an intense match like that, and the minute you're warm and all of that, I think that could, definitely work in your favor. So let's see if that will happen. And losers round 2, as Wi-Fi Scorpion has to face Big Giga. Let's see how it plays out in just a teeny bit.
So from Big Giga, we saw the Liu Kang and also the Jackie in the end. Neither one worked out in losing to Boys Kotal Khan. As far as the matchup versus probably Scorp, I guess we're gonna see here from Wi-Fi Scorpion. Could be Spawn, I suppose, but maybe Jackie here as well. I don't know. What do you think?
I definitely do think Scorpion. I feel like Wi-Fi Scorpion would go Scorpion regardless of the matchup for the first game anyway. Definitely seems to be his main. We barely saw his Spawn so far, so it definitely seems like Scorpion is his go-to option. But hey, man, I'm all for seeing a Spawn, and I say that as a Scorpion fan and a main myself. Let's see. Surely not. Surely not, David. Surely not.
Come on.
Yeah, stop playing around.
Look, it's not like these are the first times that these guys are playing with each other anyway. I mean, this is Melbourne for Big Giga. Melbourne versus Melbourne for Wi-Fi Scorpion. So this is a match that has happened several times before, I'm willing to bet.
So we'll say goodbye to another player after this set. It's going to be Wi-Fi Scorpion versus Big Giga. Losers round 2. Here we go. Already both players swinging quite a bit. Another Jackie. It's going to be for Wi-Fi Scorpion, man. Back to back. Jackie Gauntlet.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about. Yeah, right. I mean, okay. Tried to get the punish on the grab. Like I said, she just leans back weirdly, and then Big Giga knew, able to stab in immediately afterward. Oh, no. That damage over time. Oh, no. Gotta get out of there.
Yeah.
No punish, though. Okay, all right. Had the amplify still. Able to get it done.
Round 2. Fight.
Waiting. Oh, on the approach. And nice little check. Now, this does mean no defensive guard. Oh, Wi-Fi Scorpion had to battle in that way to get out. And did work.
No pickup after the cloak. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
No drops so far. That's one of the things we saw from Alt, man. He had a lot of opportunities. He didn't necessarily capitalize.
There we go.
Let's see if Vegeta can do exactly that. Looking good so far, man, by Wi-Fi Scorpion. Cashing out of that crushing blow. Oh, the clean jump in.
That was so good. So much damage, unbreakable. And then Wi-Fi Scorpion was just in a bad spot. If Wi-Fi Scorpion had done teleport, you got to think that's what Big Giga was looking for on the other side as well. It's just a bad spot to be in right there.
Quite literally,
and some of the stuff that we saw that I feel that Wi-Fi Scorpion dealt with pretty well versus ALD, we didn't really see as effective. For example, Big Giga was able to bionic bounce in, jump in a couple of times in a way that ALD did anti-air or actually walked underneath and got the whiff punish a couple of times on when it was ALD.
Jackie Briggs. Scorpion.
Okay, right back to it.
Yep, no hell spawn so far.
Soul Shaker.
Big Giga was looking really good. Really composed as well. Well, it was dropping. Like I said, that was the difference I feel like between him and Alt. Alt was leaving a lot of damage on the table. If Big Giga can capitalize.
Round 1. Fight.
Each hit, Wi-Fi Scorpion might be in trouble. He's currently
whip punish.
down 0-2-1.
What a challenge on Wake Up with no defensive bar either. Just knew that his opponent wasn't going to press buttons. This is definitely a matchup between two players who have fought before, I can tell you that.
Wow.
Steps a toe into the goop.
Hey.
Spin in there quickly both times. Now Wi-Fi Scorpion with the overhead. It's not enough. But Chip Killer will do it.
Round 2.
Or take it. Facing around for Wi-Fi Scorpion.
These timings are so
Late.
funky. Yeah, we've seen like really delayed grabs or really delayed step kicks a couple of times here from Big Giga.
It's smart. It's really smart because Wi-Fi Scorpion is almost like consistently micro-ducking. So it messes with the timing.
Yeah, again, I think that this is a case of players who really know each other's timings. They've played a lot.
That's for death.
Oh, yes! Oh my god, there's so much.
Look at
That's
his
gonna do
life.
it early, yeah.
Just melting.
Yeah. The goop that's on you doesn't add that much damage, but the stuff on the ground just melts your feet.
Ooh, he wanted none of that. What?
When you're right, you're right. And right now, Big Giga is right. He's got the jump kick. Surely breakaway does come. And then again, that really delayed timing.
And what can you do about it, man?
That's
Didn't
good.
even punish the
And
teleport.
Yeah, the teleport actually didn't get out of the goop. He teleported over the goop and died. That was so great.
That's
Yeah, I love the idea of intentionally not punishing the teleport with a regular punish. Just you want him to cook instead.
That was probably like already implemented in the game. Like he had that ready to go. Whatever Wi-Fi Scorpion was going to throw, he was like, yep, damage over time, guaranteed kill. Not going to worry about the teleport or whatever as a punish. So,
Well,
will there
again, we
finally
have
be a switch?
Wi-Fi Scorpion, looking for Scorpion probably here. Really?
Hold on a
Because he
minute.
does do it.
Finally, the Health Spawn. Health Simmons.
Super cool character in this game.
Really sick. I'm so happy they finally did it. And in retrospect, I'm really happy they didn't do it in Injustice 2, man. Let him be gory. Let him be brutal, man.
Yes, yes. It makes so much sense. And it looks like this is the one variation. So he's got the big damage potential. And he's got the regular fireball. There it is. Yeah, I got to break away from that immediately.
And he has that magic button, the standing 3, man.
Woo!
Wow.
Not just that, you know, that is a fantastic button 3-4. That string's so good. But he's got a few really strong normals. Wow, that was actually a punish.
No way. All of a sudden, it's really doable, man. One button into Fatal Blow and you're gone. Oh, he didn't believe!
The keep up and the KB spent it enough. Yeah, if that had
Almost
been
had it.
Giga pressing the next button, just doing button into land like you typically do, like he's right
Like
now.
that.
That would have been the one last
Like
time.
that.
But you know what? Starting off with 300's not so bad. Oh, I like it. Interesting.
Almost gliding in place. Sweep. The monk is glowing.
Into it.
Oh, big chance. Oh, that's a tough combo to hit.
Oh,
Oh, look at
With
the patience.
defense!
Look at the patience. Not flinching whatsoever. Necroblast. Snap the bar from
the
the...
bionic bounce.
Huh?
And there was
From downtown!
afterward. Oh no, I think it's going wild.
Oh! And the grab. Wow.
Not enough.
Oh, he's not dead! He's not dead.
It's not enough. Amplify, surely. Yes, there it is. I think that's looking pretty gnarly out there. The end of that one was a little fishy looking, but Wi-Fi Scorpion takes at least one game here. I mentioned before, talking about these players' results, that, you know, Big Giga's been in this situation. He's been third, he's been fifth. Wi-Fi Scorpion has been consistent, yes, fourth and fifth. He'd love to go higher than fifth this week, and that's what he's trying to do.
Fourth place, 200 points. That would be really good for Wi-Fi Scorpion. Once again, this is only week 3. We have 8 weeks worth of qualifiers throughout all regions, so there is still a lot of time to gain some points for the leaderboards. So if you are still trying to join the league, man, there's still a lot of time. But Wi-Fi Scorpion versus Bejiga, man. Wi-Fi Scorpion finally taking a game here. But Bejiga still up 2-1. Was thinking about his character choice, it seems like.
We've seen Lou as well.
Jackie Briggs.
Goes back to Jackie. Okay. Now, if you remember, I mean, there were a few situations where Big Giga had the jump in punch and just didn't think that he should continue the chain, right? That did come up, I think, twice in significant ways in that last game. So it could have been different, could have just been a 3-0. So going back to Jackie here makes a lot of sense to me because it was close before. Speaking of close, again, these are 2 players in the same city. I know the end of that last game was real weird looking internet-wise, but it shouldn't continue like that, I would think. Could be the bounce. Doesn't have a defensive bar though, so it's not going to be the full screen bounce for sure.
Yeah, maybe that's why he's trying to play lame. It's coming back. Has it. There it is.
Spent instantly.
Just waiting for it.
Didn't have Amplify! Oh, that was so close to it as well. Uh-oh.
Oh, yes, sir.
Uh-oh. Oh, man, that combo had so much more damage left on it, too.
Right. Kept it super simple.
Fight.
Was far from being over for sure.
Big Giga slowly getting his face down into the corner.
He's struggling to get in. And it's odd to say for a Jackie player.
Yeah, I think the Wi-Fi's struggling right now, too. Forward grab, maintaining the corner here for Wi-Fi Scorpion. 3-4 actually whiffed. There is an anti-air part of that, but I guess she was just too high up.
Ouch, the back one. Oh, wasn't in range. And man, oh man. And man, oh man, with the brutality as well. Wi-Fi Scorpion.
Waiting for you.
Back-to-back games.
Spawn wins.
And that one was definitely more convincing as well. I really like the distance game that we saw, especially when Jackie did not have the defensive bar, which she uses to vary the jump arc on Bionic Bounce. Where Wi-Fi Scorpion could just be a little bit more comfortable in throwing fireballs, where he could just be a little bit more comfortable in looking for things like 3-4, back 1, that sort of stuff in Footsie's range. He looked more comfortable, that's for sure. So I wonder if maybe the switch comes now. Again, we've seen Lou as well from Big Giga. What are you gonna do as we are again in a 2-2 situation? Oh, okie doke. So let's get a little bit of intel. Okay. Yeah, Big Giga he's just gonna let Wi-Fi Scorpion have it. Yeah, it looked gnarly. I don't know what the deal is with that. I mean, you know, we're living in the real world. Sometimes there's internet problems, and it looked a little funky. Regardless, players who are consistently getting into these kind of 4th, 5th, 3rd place situations, and in this league over time, right, where this is about having multiple different weeks of doing well so that you can qualify into the final week. Both of these players are looking like they'll be able to do that. Now, it's still a long league, right? It's not anytime close to being qualified officially or anything like that, but just the consistency of getting 5th, 4th, 3rd, 5th, this kind of thing, like they both are. An individual week, I think, is probably not going to have that much of an impact on whether they make the final 8 or not.
So that will mean 200 points for Wi-Fi Scorpion as well. Was looking really good, man, after the end of the 3rd week. Wherever he might end up, there's still, sky's the limit. Still possible to get 350 points, but let's see, man. He's looking really good to make the regional finals at the end of the season. But for now, let's talk a little bit about the PS4 tournaments. The Mortal Kombat 11 Pro competition is presented by PS4 tournaments. Check out the PS4 tournaments Open Series. PS4 tournaments are weekly competitions for all skill levels. Compete against your friends and rivals for unique rewards. You can visit the PlayStation 4 Competition Center, the one destination that has Mortal Kombat content that gives you an inside look at how top players play and tips and tricks for players of all skill levels. All you have to do is go to compete.playstation.com and sign in with their PSN ID. You can easily see a list of available PS4 tournaments to sign up for.
All right, well, we have just a review of the bracket here, just to let you all know what's going on. We're going to see one player for the first time today, I guess, depending on where you are. That's going to be Grayson Zero versus Temp. Again, Grayson here was able to move beyond Gilbags, who just wasn't able to make it today. Gilbags was able to go to a wedding. So that's awesome. I don't remember what it feels like to step outside of my apartment, but I'm sure it sounds great. Grayson, as far as thoughts on the matches, said grateful just to make it this far, to be honest, which is on the one hand a good perspective to have. On the other hand, I hope he's not giving up on how it's going to end up going too early. I think that's something that could be susceptible there. As far as the quote, said, shout outs to the boys in Minto representing 2566 and love to Seto's carried crew. I don't know I'm telling you, the vowels and the diphthongs they got going on down there in Australia. I can't quite do it. But also shout outs to SeaWorld Swazi.
Bunch of insiders, man.
The joke there is that Swazi didn't make top 8 and was salty about it. So nice work.
Oh, that's a rough shout out, man.
To expect maybe Sub-Zero or Frost. We'll see. I hear them going into the character select.
I'd love to see a Frost, man.
Devora.
Okay, that's what we saw from...
First time we'll see
time.
Grayson. Saw Temp earlier. Grayson, this is his debut, if you will. Getting that default win against Gilbags, who once again couldn't make it today. And it is indeed going to be a Frost. Now show me something, Grayson. Should be interesting. Losers round 2. Oceania week 3.
Temp here only having lost to Waz. Looking good otherwise. So what do we got on the Frost? I didn't see as we were loading in.
Round 1.
We'll find out. Okay, so there you go. You got the dive bomb. Yep, that's in there. Again, a dive bomb with punish.
Oh,
we did see that before. If you recall, Temp had these before.
Yeah.
He had at 1.5 out of 6 correct random teleports versus Wasmin.
Keep counting. Oh, dive bomb this time. Interesting.
Okay, just use your friend.
Yeah. Clean. Frost is so satisfying to watch. I don't know what's it's about that, but it's so satisfying to watch.
Yeah, she's got these big buttons. She's got this kind of zoning option. She's got the dive bomb in the sky. It's just a diverse set of options. Oh, punish! No, that could have been a punch.
Oh, back to back. This is sloppy. Oh, no zone whatsoever.
No, just dashing right in there. It's a very offensive.
And time is a factor. 13 seconds.
That was so huge.
Man.
The dive bomb, how many times? 5 or 6 times. Specifically as jump back with punishes. Well, that's
here we go again,
jump
man.
Back as well. Yep, 2 for 2 so far.
Oh no! Didn't keep up the combo though. Damn. Good punish with the forward 1. The puddle, of course. What's it gonna be? A bug? Yes.
Oh, what a tech in the corner. Both of them try to scramble for it. Okay, finally, yes. With the mid.
Oh, this could hurt quite a bit in the corner.
Absolutely. Oh my god, the break was in there. Oh, that was so much. Was that not a... Maybe?
We didn't hold it?
Didn't hold down too? I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, clean jump in.
That's awesome.
I love the choice to just go with the bug. Beautiful stuff from Tim. We'll see another teleport. Right now.
You called it. 3 for 3.
We'll punish as well. But
Chance to pressure here for a Crazy 0. We haven't seen corner pressure from him very much.
there it is though.
Defensive bars.
Stagger with the back one.
What?
Funky sequence.
Gotta recover.
The heck? What
Yo,
the heck is going on, David?
Combat exhibition. That's what's going on. No! Might have thought that was on the other side, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, punish, please.
Yes,
yeah,
punish.
if she's not sliding, it's punishable.
No breakaway available. It didn't link.
Something weird happened. I don't know what to tell you.
Huddle.
Oh, no!
And that is dropped as well. What the heck is even going on? Still alive. Temp is somehow still alive. Both on fatal blows. 20 seconds on the clock. Jump in. And the raw fatal blow. Yeah. I mean, he tried that earlier against Wazmir. Didn't work out. Finally does work out. Temp with a steal? Question mark? Yes, he's taking his time as well. And he's talking.
Yeah, doesn't seem super thrilled with the state of online.
He's letting the people know.
I think it's pretty clear to all.
You know, at first I was thinking that was maybe my end, me seeing the things a bit stuttery, if you will.
It's definitely
Hey man, it's down
a
under.
little funky.
That was an
I
interesting
don't think
first
the
match, that's for sure.
Okay, fair. Yeah, good way to put it. I don't think the character pick was wrong. I like the Frost. The Frost was definitely doing good stuff. It just got a little weird and scrambly by the end.
Devora.
That wasn't the issue. The character wasn't the issue, I should say. And I did like the dive bomb usage a lot. Jump back, whiff punishing Devora's kind of slow normals as she's whiffing. That happened half a dozen times.
Temp was being wise to it, or became wise to it, I should say, with those teleports. They were less random, I should say, at the time, because, you know, catching those back jumps from Grayson 0 definitely made a lot of sense. Temp 1-0 over Grayson 0 so far. Losers round 2 still.
I think that must have been intended to have been dive kick there. Okay, Augers. Nice little pickup in the mid.
Yeah. Oh, stands right up into the bug.
That's what Grayson 0 is looking for. And the harassment there by Devora just really shutting Grayson 0 down. Yeah, I want to see a lot of mid challenges right there. That's been a really active spot both here and versus last as well for Temp. Trying to steal all sorts of turns here with the raid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pressing when you should.
Big punish.
It should be around. Keeps it simple.
Absolutely ready. Yeah, it can be an easy kill here for Temp.
Round 2.
So Grayson, I think you're right for Temp. Temp is catching on to the placement of these dive bombs. Just as I say that, of course, the dive bomb comes out from Grayson 0, perfectly placed.
Another one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Challenge.
Oh no! I like
Got a
the
duck
idea
under
though.
it. That was crazy looking. The normal
Right?
actually just went underneath it. That was too good.
Grayson 0. He's backing off. Oh, being wise to the teleport. Yes. There'll be a breakaway. Not even a chance.
And then after having, I believe, gone for grab the first time in that situation, this time went just for the mid and was able to capitalize with that. The mix-ups are working out. Now patient just in case of teleport. Here's the confirm.
Confirm, yes. A switch.
And pulling it up again.
I'm broken. Ouch. Down to crushing blow. Counter was trying to press afterwards. Back throw. With a zoning.
Back, no big deal. The fear on both sides. Double positives doing their job. Yes. Oh my God. Slowly just harassing Grayson so much.
Does he do it again? His fatal blow setup, if you will. Does he do it again, Dave? Oh, the up two though.
What the drop? Oh
he did it
God,
again, David. He did it again, David.
Oh, no.
Can you believe it?
Oh,
and
no.
it's worked again. Wow.
That feels
Temp.
pretty tough. Pretty tough right there.
That's the temp special. That's it. I'm calling
We're
it
just
that.
gonna call
That's
it the
temp special.
Yeah. If I see that somewhere else, if that happens, if I'm commentating some match and Honeybee does that, I'm gonna be like, the temp.
Hey man, with right. He did it 3 times. It worked twice. Seems to be legit.
It seems to be legit. Seems to be legit.
Yes. Let's leave it at that. So 2-0.
Grayson
For
said
them
that he
so far.
also can play Sub-Zero. Haven't seen that tried yet. Will that be Subby?
He's chilling. Seems like Grayson.
Absolutely chilling. As he slides his way in with Sub-Zero. What do we got? What moves do we got? We got Rising Ice, Creeping Ice, and Air Polar Axe.
Uh-huh.
So we have some safety available. We have some damage available. And we got an axe up in the sky. If that's going to come up, I don't know.
Surely.
Great confirm here.
Trying to grab. Short top into a grab.
Yeah, it feels like nothing's working out here for Grayson.
Yeah, not yet anyway.
Wow, okay. Into overhead low? Oh no!
Oh, he did it raw. Yeah, he's trying to press on block as well. Trying to steal a turn. Not working out so far for Grayson 0. And the teleport, of course. What else would it be?
I believe the oh no, hold on, son. And it is done after all. So it's match point for 10th. Grayson 0 is in trouble. We haven't seen much offense here out of Sub. It's been him getting chased for the most part. Advantage. Okay, takes advantage of it as well with the grab forward, grab for more pressure afterward. Flawless. Punish. Only the grab. It could have been a lot more. Could have been a lot more.
Tear back one. The overhead.
All the forward twos. I'm telling you, dude, in this internet, I want to see all the forward twos.
Gotta make it count.
You gotta make it count. I'm serious.
Like,
you gotta play differently based on how the connection is. It's a legit competitor's idea.
I made Infernal Scorpion. I know a little something about all that stuff you're talking about, man.
Yeah.
He just jumped like 8 places in the tier lists.
Swing it.
A bit timid.
Yeah, I think that's true. Right. I would like to see a little bit more activity here. I mean, look, takes the round. I don't want to second guess too much.
Some space.
Feels pretty safe. It's a very safe sub. That's certainly a legit way to play the character. You can absolutely play him like that. We see people like Honker doing really good work with that kind of play, but it's still, you know, it's the style choice, certainly. We'll see if Grayson can make it pay off. Right now has a life lead.
Better than in the first round.
Does not want to contend up close, it seems. Seeing a lot of jump backs.
There it is.
But not the big bet. Not the big bet. Here we go, though. The reset. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Just like that, David.
After all, for Grayson, yeah, he's alive. He's alive.
Just like that. The Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero wins.
How about that? After looking rather sloppy with the back one string, raw on block with the ice ball as well, but somehow kept it together. He's on the board against Temp. Now, will there be a change for Temp?
Well, we've seen the Collector. We saw the Collector versus Waz.
Sub-Zero.
Or is he like, nah, that was a fluke?
Of course.
Devora.
Okay.
Yeah, not just yet. Not just yet. Man, he was hovering over that Robocop. Man, I would love to see a Robocop in this tournament. Don't tease him like that. One can hope, man.
You know I'm into it.
For sure, I know that.
So anyway, it's going back to the Devora here for Temp. And, you know, in this matchup, I mean, it has been such a chase. It's been Devora chasing Sub-Zero. I don't know that that's the way that I would have expected the matchup to go, but that's certainly how they're playing it. And in that context, you know, I think Devora can absolutely make it happen. Oh no, only the stand one.
Good check. Yeah.
You know, it's not
catching another back jump.
Yeah, I want to.
No, it's definitely not at this point.
Yeah, we've seen so many specific, like, air-to-air almost teleports, right? Catching opponents out of the sky. It's happened, I don't know, half a dozen times already tonight. Which is not easy to do.
A lot of mileage out of these jump-ins, man. It's Grayson 0. Just gotta watch it for those teleports.
No!
There it is. Hold on a minute into recent trolley. Oh, the rising ice.
Tried for the axle. You can see the beginning of 4-2 and the out. However, comes into play. This is just outside of killing range, I think, but it's super close here. And now, versus a character who has a teleport, what do you do? Ah, the chase! The chase!
Wow.
Suddenly
Really
it went
brave
from
choice
Grayson
from Grayson 0.
running away, Temp chasing a lot, to all of a sudden the opposite.
Man, oh man, is Grayson disrespectful.
What? That was interesting. I love the idea right there by Temp. Throwing a little wrench in there is... Okay,
wow.
I think that did seem on reaction, right? That seemed like it might have been on reaction.
On screen to work with again. And man, oh man, was that an intentional whip punish? If so, might be the chosen one.
And it's going to be match point here for Temp on the strength of 3 teleports so far in just this game.
Final round.
Can Grayson 0 stay alive? Walk in. Grab. Uh-huh. Yes. Converts. Rising ice. Does he drop it? Ooh, the crushing blow. Almost 40%. Looking really good. The back three as well.
With punish! This is gonna be close to death. It's not. Oh no!
It's with David!
Wanted to keep it unbreakable, but that wouldn't have been after that anyway. Even Chip at this point! Will there be a teleport? No! Instead it's the axe! And Grayson does stay alive. It's 2-2.
I mean, I think at this point it definitely might be nerves, or might have been nerves. This is a totally different player that we saw in like game 1 and 2. Looking really good with the punishes, with the whiff punishes. We definitely have a set here in this losers round 2. 2-2-2. And the difference being 60 points, man. 5th place going home with 140.
Sub-Zero.
The 4th place finisher with 200. That's a lot of points. That's a big jump.
Here. Devora, we've seen Collector. And I could imagine arguments for both of those characters, but I don't know that it is the character exactly, or if it's just Grayson kind of coming alive a little bit. Yeah, temp goes back to Devora here, it looks like.
Who does he bet on?
Is this a different variation? I think he's been going with...
Yes, yes.
It's definitely a different skin, I know that. Okay, well, it's going to be the same one we've seen all night. As Temp will come back for one last chance versus the Sub-Zero of Grayson. We have another last game match between these two. One of them will move on, the other one is out.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go then.
Ooh, big offensive start. Offensive start all of a sudden from Grayson, who has been running away so much of the set.
Back-to-back down ones, man. Been doing that consistently throughout the set.
Tried for the overhead. Now, not in range, but I am happy to see that there was an attempted overhead at least. A try for it again! Grayson is deciding to play offense right here. It hasn't all worked out, but you can see the decision. You can see the style change.
Watch the teleport. Here it is again, David. This is fan service. The heck? Ooh!
Only down
he
one!
was looking just at down one, David. No, big chance.
Pressure here for 10th in the corner.
That was a counter as well. He's trying so hard to get out of this corner. Now hold on a minute. Into a restand? No, wants the damage. Was maybe fishing for a breakaway.
I was just gonna say, I think that might have been looking for a breakaway. It's not. It's gonna add some damage, of course, but right, not as much. Down two. Expecting a grab.
As well.
Right. That's
Is he dead?
Grab.
Yes.
Grayson is one round away, having been down 0-2 to Temp. He could make the complete comeback. Very close here.
One round away, man.
Taking risks. No conversion.
No! Believe the whip punish. Not there. This is Temp. Keeping the corner, or the combo, I should say, very short. Hold on a minute, though. 1-2 into the ice ball. No escape. No punish. This is looking really good for Grayson Zero.
Here's Grayson. Whip punish. Positive coming into play. Oh, big chance. Significant chance here.
Drops it again.
Amplify.
It's gonna be, man.
Amplify.
1-4-2. Oh, this right under.
That's not enough yet. Doesn't have KB quite yet. Overhead.
Oh, the overhead, David.
And then the slide. All of a sudden, the risks came out. The overhead came out. The random slides came out twice in that game. And Grayson, again, down 0-2, came all the way back all of a sudden offense in that last game as well. I think if you look at that player in that game versus game 1 as Frost, those are two different people almost. And Grayson moves on. So Temp, unfortunately, yes, gets to winner's side, top 8 at the beginning, then goes 0-2, losing to Wasminator, and then to Grayson 0.
I don't even know what to tell you, David. I don't even know what to tell you, but I think you put it really well. It's two different players, it seemed like. Game 1, Grayson, and Game 5, Grayson, right?
Yeah, right.
It was.
And I especially like that in that last game. Again, there were more risks taken. And, you know, Devora, in some instances, doesn't have significant punishes. If she only has time for a stand jab, it's going to be like 100 damage punish, right? So you're not taking a huge risk. But that wasn't the style that Grayson wanted to go for in the previous couple of games. It was really just that last one where it seemed like Grayson was like, okay, we're going to make this happen. This is going to be it now. I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on in this bracket. Let's check out the bracket just so you can get it. You can see the proof that, in fact, Grayson has moved forward. It will be Grayson versus Wi-Fi Scorpion in losers semifinals.
Beautiful stuff indeed. But for now, let's go to winners finals, David. It's going to be Wasminator versus Boy.
We're going to hear from that one shortly, but first we just wanted to tell you about Astro. That's what we're wearing today and each day on the Mortal Kombat Pro Competition. You can see astrogaming.com for more information, but they are the official audio partner of the Mortal Kombat 11 Pro Competition. And again, all of our audio on commentary is powered by Astro. Astrogaming.com is where you're going to find information on their officially licensed PlayStation audio products available now.
So big thanks to Astro, of course, for supporting the Mortal Kombat 11 Pro Competition. As we now go into the winner's side of action, Wasminator has been sitting there for quite a while, hopefully not, you know, being iced, so to speak. So it's going to be Wasminator versus Boy, yeah.
Waz Cassie looks like. What do we got from Boy? Oh, that's right, Kodal. Kodal all day. In fact, the quote from Boy, as I asked, hey, what do you want me to say for you on stream so that everybody can know a little bit more about you? He said, Kodal is fair was his quote, and what a way to enter here in winners finals of week 3 Oceania. It's going to be Boy from Auckland, New Zealand, with Kodal Khan, of course, and it will be Wasminator from Sydney, Australia, with Cassie Cage.
Looking right at her, Kodal.
Round 1, fight.
Here we go then.
So far, just controlling the stage. That's what Waz would love to do here. Yeah, I mean, just keep that terrifying character out. Once you're in forward 2 range, right? But you can do some stuff before that. Okay, wave dash is in. The threat of forward 2 allowing the approach. Boy, out of meter.
Chip is adding up as well, man.
Yeah, if Waz just keeps chipping away, I mean, not literally on block, but if he just does a little bit of damage each time and maintains this range, that's his key to winning. Unfortunately, well, he was close to putting himself in the corner. Oh, now he's going to be in the corner. Oh, yeah. And Boy's here. In easy forward 2 range. Wow, forward 2 into huge stolen turn command grab.
Oh, pick up afterwards. 15 seconds.
Threatening with plus frames at the end there. Hasn't done it yet. Chance. And Waz doesn't take it quite yet. The throw escape.
Ooh. David, 5 seconds on the clock.
Ah, he's still alive. Got it.
By the skin of his teeth. Boy, with 2 seconds on the clock as well, somehow clutching out the round. Wow.
Chase to get there as well. Waz finally built some space for himself. Not for long. Here is Boy. Very quickly back in. Very quickly in the corner here as he amps up the damage. Okay, Waz able to battle out. Okay, good job. In trouble. Oh no, Waz!
A breakaway. Yeah, really unfortunate breakaway from Razminator. Hold on a minute.
He's got the corner. He's not going to do anything like the damage Kodal does, but he does have the corner. He's got a good auto shimmy. He's got a good throw game.
All finesse.
It's a staggers, man. What's it gonna be?
Not a
Man grab was with no punish.
threatening the plus frames. And again, what a jump here from
This
Waz.
time though. That's what he was looking for.
And this is good for Waz as well. He's got all that screen to walk backwards with.
Ready.
Got good range.
Fight.
Yes, that's
Oh, what a whip punish. Beautiful.
exactly what he's looking for. Boy gets pressure for himself and just waltzes right in for the grab. Amplifies it again, mounting damage.
Okay, bang afterwards. Yeah, I like it.
Okay. Regular forward two, nothing afterward.
Into air. Could have been much more.
I think that's the first time we've actually seen him use that for kick.
There's no fatal blow for Razminator. Gotta keep it honest. To a certain extent, anyway.
What punish? He tried it, just wasn't quite in time. It was very close. But Waz at least gets out of the corner.
Flipping out. It's gonna be the pizza. Slow round again, man. 20 seconds.
No,
Oh, that could have been
and
it!
it ends up working out. It could have been earlier. Yes, it could have been a confirm earlier. But Boy ends up taking game number one anyway. Look, Waz comes into this. We talked about this at the top of the show. Waz comes into this as the favorite, for sure. He has already won the first 2 weeks. First place. He historically, over the last few years, has been the strongest player in the region, so he comes into this the favorite. If Boy were to take this, that would be a fantastic result. Boys, so far, his results have been 7th place in week number 2, not top 8 in week number 1.
Kotal Khan. Cassie Cage.
Back to good old Cass.
Nuts. Ready to go out like that just yet.
He's somebody, of course, you will
fight.
never count out. Yeah, he's just too
Yeah, right.
strong. And I can't imagine that Boy's having any thoughts like that either. Gotta respect this player, and everybody does. But I liked a lot of what we saw out of Boy. His mix-ups, his spacing, where he began pressure from was really good. He waltzed in a couple times with the wave dashing into command grab a couple times at forward 2 threatening range. Just a great understanding of character. Okay, we may be seeing, if Waz felt that this kind of distance game wasn't cutting it, that he ended up losing anyway once we got cornered, maybe the idea at the beginning that looked like it was going to be more offense, but maybe not. Here he is back to the kind of mid-range control. Oh, block the opponent's down one immediate command grab. Love it. So Waz, yeah, countering the idea, right, of Boy just getting in there with his own forward 2, that kind of stuff. Now Waz blew it up with KB before that. Waz is
He ate like 10% worth of chip, man. 10% worth of chip.
Okay. Oh, challenge.
Worth, bro.
Oh, that'll do it, yeah.
Wow, what a perfect way to end the round as well for a Razminator.
Round 2.
Getting out of
That's
the corner.
true, he's out of the corner.
Yeah,
He's got
Yeah,
all
man.
that stage behind him, and I think that's what Boy was looking for.
All finesse.
Expecting Waz to just get away.
Look at the chip. Look at the chip.
And
control
that's a
the
big part
space
of
really
Waz's
well.
success here. It's also that Waz is so strong at knowing when to come in, when to all of a sudden be up close, right? Be at this perfect spot to get whip punishing as well. This is a textbook.
It's a perfect. It's a perfect.
Oh
That's
my
what it is. It's literally a flawless.
Yeah.
What an answer, man. From Whip.
What an answer, absolutely. Again, this is, as we were saying, the favorite coming into this for sure.
For a reason.
You can see why right there. It was the whiff punish. It was the not just staying away and shooting guns. It was coming in occasionally for auto shimmies and for staggers and pressuring just a little bit more than Boy was ready for, but then backing off and playing a great distance game as well. He had all the aspects of the game that he needed, and he didn't need any of the defensive ones because he never got knocked down in that last round. That was just all him controlling.
Cassie Cage.
So I think we'll expect only a Kotal from Boy.
That is my expectation.
Let's keep in mind, all winners, loser of this will be in the tournament still. Taking at least 3rd place, so that is a guaranteed 230 points, man. That's quite a bit. Considering the fact that the winner gets 350. So 230 points?
Mm-hmm.
What's in
Keep
a
in
good
mind that
position to make the regional finals.
It's tough times for Kotal right now. You know, he just got nerfed the other day.
Yeah, right? All
Right,
those
his health
50
is
health
only-
points.
Yes, health is only 1,050 now and not
Struggling
1,100.
out here, man.
Struggle. Oh, okay. We got cats. So we have a variation change for Boy. He's tired of getting zoned out. Doesn't have the launcher either. Is this just totemic? We'll see what it is. Oh, come on.
No! Ouch!
Beautiful timing from Waz.
One more for Royasminator.
Yeah, these gunshot timings are just really surgical. And then the jump kick. Again, you can't just zone and be successful. You can't just shoot guns. You have to know when to come in. You have to know to try to jump out of the corner. Like all these little moments. When to shoot a gun, even versus your character like Kotal with the cat, who can just run through projectiles as well. Choosing when to bring them out becomes a little tougher.
Here comes Boy, though. Ouch!
Not for long, man. Yeah, that's about as much damage as she can pump out, too. 275. Man, what control. What control here from Waz.
Okay, has the corner. Can he make it count? Well,
No, just like that. Waz is now, okay. Back into the corner. Yep.
does it jump out again?
Command grab.
Raw command
What
grab.
this means, out of the corner, though.
Four.
No. You get pressure, though. Spends the bar instantly. Oh, it worked out. It was a little lucky, but it worked out.
Final round.
Wow. Really fortunate for Boy there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
he's
feel like
trying
Boyd
to
called
do
it.
it.
Yeah, he understood that Waz was about to jump. He just didn't get too much out of it. The chase recommences.
No whip punch. There, though.
Waz is just so ready. The challenge there,
Royasminator, yeah.
it has honestly been pretty rare that boys completed the string or gone through such a Waz just takes it right away. So what seemed, at times like a little bit of a closer match than the previous game was, ends up nevertheless with Waz taking it. It's 2-1.
Found the answers on the fly. Against Boy's Kotal Khan. Now, will there be a change Well, he's still in winners. Trying to test
don't know
the
that
waters
having
a bit.
I mean, there's not going to be a character change. I don't know, right? I don't know the player very well, but I would have been surprised. The question is, what variation are we going to see? Are we going to see the cats again? Are we going to see the launcher again? What did he go with? I guess we'll find out shortly here. As you can see, you can absolutely still zone, or at least, keep out Total. Maybe zone isn't really exactly the right word when there's cats, but you can still do that even if there are cats. It's not going to be that way, though. No, he's got Con Cut, he's got Command Grab, he's got Grand Distance.
Round 1. Fight.
Can boys stay alive in this winners finals? Or is Waz to go to grand finals? Convincing fashion. Let's see how it plays out.
There we go.
Big wave punish, yes. To see more of those from Boy. Back to the corner we go.
That's what we're looking for right there.
4-2 opening.
Okay. This is where Boy wants to be. There's no defensive bar for Waz. Okay, so Waz is just gonna
Straight into it
and get a little bit of damage here. Okay, just about the most damage that his character can pump out. So he's now at this kind of back off ability range. Yeah, that's what he does. All he needs to do is shoot a couple more shooty guns. Not gonna happen.
Clean opening! Wow! Finally getting the clean hit from downtown. The magic button, the 4-2. Boy is staying alive.
I love that range. That range is so... Oh no! Big time missed opportunity. Saving the defensive bar.
Almost got the armor break there.
Too early!
No.
Waz with the slight delay.
Yeah, the shimmy shimmy.
Yeah. What a tricky guy!
Be Wazminator on match point over Boy. Still game point for Boy though.
Each time, yeah, Boy can definitely still make this happen. We've seen him get in. He had the corner before.
That's where he really shined, man. He had Wazminator
Character shines. That's where Boy does a great job of preventing a 4-2. Especially after distance. Tried for grab.
They break away. There it is, the anti-air. Air to air, nice pickup as well. Surely spends the board for the positioning. Yes, sir. What's it gonna be? No wake-up option for Wazminator. Good pressure. Makes up just a teeny bit.
By Waz, but he's still caught. He's still here. Oh, what? What?
The heck was that? The anti-shimmy?
I don't know, but it allows Waz to kind of get out.
There's no breakaway. Make this count, Boy.
Gotta continue pressure. He does spend bar. This gives up pressure. This means that you are away. It's not worth it.
Oh, no. Stun maybe again? Oh, boy. Surely can't do it now.
He's got a big lead in positioning. He's about to get the big kill life. Oh, Waz ends up doing it, and he qualifies again for Grand Finals. Each week so far he's been in Grand Finals. Each week so far he's won the whole thing, and he's threatening to do it again. I am thinking about that moment when Kotal amplified Command Grab. Yes, a little bit more damage. You do get some extra space for yourself. His idea was to get the sunlight to heal up, but if instead it just hadn't been amplified Command Grab, you get pressure after the regular one. That's what I'm thinking about right now, because I think that could have easily gone the other direction.
It was the game changer for sure, that sequence. I mean, he thought exactly what I had in mind. Keep her away, let the sun shine, and let me chill in it. But the minute he came in from downtown with a crushing blow and started to land these individual hits, all of a sudden that life lead just melted away, and that was really unfortunate for Boy, man. But the good news is he's still in the tournament. That was the winner's final, so we'll see him later on against the winner of Wi-Fi Scorpion and Grayson Zero.
Look, again, Waz has been the favorite coming into this, so him being in grand finals maybe not a big surprise, but oof, that could have been different. I'm saying.
Had to work for it.
It was a good match.
Had to work for it.
It was a good match. It was absolutely good match. Well, there's a lot of good matches to be had, a lot of good games to play, and you can get involved as well if you head into the PS4 tournaments. The Mortal Kombat 11 Pro Competition, of course, is presented by PS4 Tournaments. You can check out the PS4 Tournament Open Series. Just visit the PlayStation 4 Competition Center. It's the one destination that has Mortal Kombat content, gives an inside look at how top players play, and tips and tricks for players of all skill levels. Just head to compete.playstation.com, sign in with your PSN ID, and you can easily see a list of available PS4 tournaments to sign up in. I do want to say again that week 1 of the MKPK, Oceania had 40 people enter. This week, week number 3, 101. So shout outs to the players and the scene there, really stepping it up in terms of entry and getting involved.
Dude, over 100, that is a lot for that specific region, which is not huge when it comes to the player base. So really good job. And once again, man, there is still a lot of time and a lot to play for. Once again, this is week 3. We have 8 weeks throughout the entirety of the pro competition for each region. So even if you're from the EU, NA, Latin America, you can still join the league and still get those points to make it hopefully to the regional finals. 5K on the line at the end of the season for the Intercontinental Kombat. And for the NA East and West, it's going to be 10K each. So there's still a lot of time to join. I think we won't have the finals until what? Summer, right? So got January now. So it's still a lot of time, man. It's a lot of weeks. So get those points.
Correct. All right, so loser semifinals will be Wi-Fi Scorpion versus Grayson Zero. So here's a refresher. Of course, waiting in losers finals, Boy. Waiting in grand finals, Waz. And losers semifinals, Wi-Fi Scorpion, whose path has been 3-2, 3-2. Tough road. Grayson's only match so far of the night, 3-2 as well. We saw, again, almost 2 different players in that one last game versus how his first game went. We'll see which one of those 2 Graysons signs in as Sub-Zero looks like is the start. Yes.
I'm really looking forward to this, man. I'm really looking forward to this. This is not just the classic MK matchup, Scorpion versus Sub-Zero, of course. But man, we have a matchup between these 2 players. We have Wi-Fi Scorpion, who has been really clean throughout the entirety of the Intercontinental Kombat, really. And we have Grayson Zero, who is making his debut, who said himself, like, I'm glad to be here, glad to have made it this far, who is a bit unorthodox, so to speak.
Yeah, I just don't know what to expect here. We could see a player who takes risks, or we could see a player who doesn't take risks at all. We saw both in that last set.
Feel my pain.
Just playing very hit confirming so far. Little stabs in here and there. Oh, too early!
No! Wow, okay. Back one, what's he gonna do with it?
He's back.
Expensive sequence.
That one.
But
Yeah,
it's gonna be
okay.
good, man. It's gonna be good.
I don't think it's enough.
Didn't use a spear. No. Oh man, 48. Oh, too early again! And yes! It shall be so. The forward
The answer
into defense.
Are we going to see a player who's willing to take risks, or are we going to see a player who just wants to hide? And I think that is absolutely the answer right there. We're seeing somebody who's comfortable with risk.
All right, it's a punish. damage with that burning spear. Just right now.
Ooh, that would have been nifty. Nice pickup.
Really good confirms. Oh no! Too early again with this throw. Now working out. Back throw.
Scorpion gonna not quite take the 2 It's one more. Okay. The little leg sweep comes in. You know, we saw him play earlier. We saw somebody who was doing a lot of micro ducking. But here, versus Grayson, he's been caught by a lot of grabs. Safety. Oh!
What's it gonna be? Wow!
The sword.
Slow motion.
Yeah, I'm watching Tekken 7. Slide? Oh, no, that was not the right button. So Wi-Fi Scorpion gets the pressure grab for forward throw. As he's whittling away with these overheads here and there. Big chance! Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
What?
Off. What is this? Backing off.
Backing off.
What's none of it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Down four into the whiff punish here.
Spend it though.
Oh. Yeah, look like he just wanted the standing reset. Underneath, anything's gonna seal it, and the overhead is what Wi-Fi picks to take game number 1.
That was an interesting first game. Start to be a bit more timid. I felt like in round 3, not taking so many risks anymore. But to be fair, man, Wi-Fi Scorpion's spacing has been so good. Always in that 4-3 back 1 range to really make him pay for the whiff button. Really solid stuff from Wi-Fi Scorpion. Grayson Zero was looking good as well, man. Those risks were paying off. This didn't decide to really go with him.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, the fact that he seemed to back off from that a little bit, and then also lost. Now, that's not the only reason. As you were saying, Wi-Fi Scorpion's spacing's been excellent. His pressure's been good. He's been hitting a lot of the overheads. But on top of that, when he took risks offensively, it was with grabs. And grabs are risks, right? Especially versus somebody who's been micro-ducking in other sets.
Fight.
No confirmer! Wow. Oh, it's a big opportunity. And then the whiff punish again from Wi-Fi Scorpion, whose back ones have been awesome.
I like it. Away teleport to the Burning Spear. Smart stuff.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay. Okay, talk to him. Oh, that was unfortunate.
That was great. End up with a quarter of life. Yeah, for sure.
Another grab.
Picks up his grab. Yeah, it's not overhead, it's grab. Oh, there's the overhead, and he did take the risk, but off! Giving Wi-Fi Scorpion a chance that Wi-Fi Scorpion did not capitalize on.
Oh, no.
Grab again!
Another grab, you maniac, man. Especially against someone like Wi-Fi Scorpion, who's been micro-ducking in his opponents to oblivion. No fear whatsoever from Grayson Zero. Or maybe just doesn't care. I don't know. But it's working so far, man. It's gonna hurt as well. The swanky stuff, David, look at the... No, why?
he had the first hard Jumps out.
None of it.
I'm not quite there. Sometimes here it is, though. Defensive bar just came back, instantly gone. Big bummer for Scorp to not have that.
Oh, back-to-back bummers, that is. Wi-Fi Scorpion as well.
He phased away. Got out of there is what he did.
Watch the teleport. You are Grayson Zero. Escape failed. Oh boy. Watch the back throw. With patience. Back to back 1-1. Interesting. The heck?
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Just stealing a turn. Sometimes you got to do it, and Wi-Fi Scorpion's going to take the round on the strength of that. His mix-ups in those situations have been really effective. Again, hitting overheads a lot, occasionally bringing in the grab. He's got escape, fail, grab for this last round. He's looking pretty good.
I felt like that.
Surely not again. He tried it. Oh, this cheeky man. Well, we've been talking up the whiff punishing on Wi-Fi Scorpion's side right there. It was legit for Grayson as well. All of a sudden, very active. All of a sudden, so active.
My Wi-Fi Scorpion still has that throw crushing blow locked and loaded. No flawless block. That's the one thing we don't see from Grayson Zero's consistent confirms, man. He's getting those back threes. Not confirming.
Oh,
the throws. Yeah, right. Huge
overhead. Wi-Fi Scorpion needs to hit again. He's got it. Oh yeah.
And that is just really unfortunate for Grayson Zero, man. I felt like that could have been a 2-0 round for Grayson Zero, man. But he's just not finding those hit confirms after opening up Wi-Fi Scorpion with those back threes.
Yeah, I would say his rate is maybe 50% or maybe a little bit higher than that. But if he had found all of those, you might think it would be a different situation here.
For sure. But Wi-Fi Scorpion doesn't care about that. Sitting comfortably on a 2-0 lead.
Now, we did see Grayson go with Frost at the beginning last time, and he's just going to go right back to sub. Yes, does lock in. Yeah, I don't think that the character's wrong. You know, if those back threes hit confirms were there, could be a different story. When we have seen him play significant offense, it's worked. In that last game, we saw him start out really offensive. He dealt a lot of damage. It was looking good. And then he kind of backed off yet again. So I feel like if there were maybe a little bit more consistency, we could see more consistent results. Hard to do that. Again, Wi-Fi Scorpion's playing great as well.
Sager, Wi-Fi Scorpion, straight to the Burning Spear, and what a punish, man. Yeah, tried to be cheeky with the combo break attempt with the back three, yeah.
Tried it again.
Not coming out, though. There it is. Wi-Fi Scorpion is really...
It's a buzzsaw right now, is what he's doing. Please punish. Okay, grab at least. What an anti-air. This is somebody who's been walking backwards so consistently at those ranges to get whiff punishes. That time he held his space because he understood that the jump was coming. So it is match point here for Wi-Fi Scorpion.
Whiff punish though. You can tell the Wi-Fi Scorpion is just really comfortable right now.
Oh, not quite there on the whiff punish. But yeah, he does look good to me. Takes these grabs. Hasn't had to contend with overhead too much. Yeah, again, just looking for the back three. Too far!
That really sucks, man. That just sucks for Grayson Zero. What's it gonna be then?
Yeah. Oh, the classic Scorpion.
The cheeky stuff.
Punish!
Yeah, cheeky stuff from Wi-Fi Scorpion. Here is Grayson Zero, though.
Loading up. Loading up.
Not enough. 3% left. Don't get hit.
Something else here. No, that's right. He gets hit once, maybe twice. Not gonna happen. Okay, so Grayson stays alive. Keep in mind, this is somebody who was down 0-2 last time. Ended up making the full comeback. Why not again?
The reverse 3-0. Can he do it again? So far away from it, but hey, man can dream.
And he
from
does.
downtown.
Hell yeah.
Ashes out, looking really good all of a sudden. Spear was active,
I
16%.
love the idea there for Wi-Fi Scorpion. Not quite. And he's out. And the chase begins
More
yet
defensive
again
bar
here.
though. Yeah, these back threes, man.
Huge dude.
David. Hold on a minute until the reset.
He needs one more hit. It's not over yet. He needs one more.
No!
He tried it and he got it! It's Grayson staying alive on the strength of forward 2 overhead. He finally takes the risk and it paid off big time.
What else would it be? After a drop as well, man. Drop combo.
Why
straight
not
to the
another?
forward 2, fatal blow.
Why not another comeback? Why not?
Grayson 0. Working another. Reverse 3-0. This time against Wi-Fi Scorpion. On the board.
Mm-hmm. Wi-Fi Scorpion historically 4th place, 5th place. Those have been his 2 results so far. Right now, if he loses, he'll end up in 4th place. He's got a chance to do better than he's done in the past. Grayson doesn't have any points yet. This is his first week being up here. Everything he does is going to be better than before, and he's in that game towards the end, looking better as well.
Here comes Grayson.
Fight.
Same stage as well. Home advantage for Scorpion. Shirai Ryu Fire Guard. And yeah, man, what's the answer to these back threes, man?
You just expect to take attacks, I think, of back threes, right? You're playing against Scorpion.
Wow.
Looking good, and the grab, I think it's quite enough. It's very close. Yeah, it was going to end up as chip as well. So it's match point again for Wi-Fi Scorpion, but look, Grayson's been here before.
Round 2. Fight.
And he has battled back.
Oh,
a little late on the anti-air back too.
Stand, no flawless block. Let's shrink. 4-3 under the down 4. Interesting. That keeps it really simple with the media as well,
Wi-Fi
man.
Scorpion has so much control. Wake up forward dash. Wi-Fi Scorpion's looking very strong.
Slide from downtown. I'm watching his toes.
No!
Raw spear. Oh boy. Just standing for as a punish.
Almost there on the whip punish. He needed it. He needs big mix right now. And it's not gonna happen. It's Wi-Fi Scorpion 3-1. Grayson able to mate 1 comeback from down 0-2. Didn't happen the second time. Wi-Fi Scorpion moves on into losers finals versus Boy. So not quite enough for Grayson 0. I really liked some of the stuff that we saw from him in this top 8 here and there, but it did seem to me like there was some inconsistency in that as well. If the stronger side of his play is something that shows up more frequently, maybe he gets a little bit more accustomed to this. I definitely think that we could be seeing big things from him.
Dude, in your first top 8 doing that well, congrats to Grayson 0, man. I think very well done for him. And you touched on this earlier, man. Wi-Fi Scorpion has been so consistent. He placed 5th, 4th, and will now at least place 3rd. So that is a lot of points, man. And I think at this point, if he continues being that consistent throughout the season, he is looking really good to make the top 8 regional finals. As we take a look at this top 8 brackets, this is the story of the tournament so far. We'll have the losers finals, which is going to be Boy versus Wi-Fi Scorpion. And of course, we have Wasminator sitting comfortably in grand finals, having that safety cushion. Is there going to be a repeat, a three-peat? We shall find out in just a bit. But for now, let's look at some awesome gear in the Mortal Kombat 11 merch store. Rep your realm and visit the Pro Competition merch store. Browse through t-shirts and throughout all sorts of gear and represent your region and your favorite character. Go to amazon.com/Mortal Kombat to check out all the goodness. And there is more than just t-shirts. So, go ahead and represent your character and region like David is.
We got more for you. There's going to be there's going to be Wi-Fi Scorpion, but first there's going to be a break. We'll be back with all that after this.
Jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
PlayStation. Looking for attention, I don't need the extra tension, cause I'm in the fourth dimension. Trap P is high in suspension. Now don't bother with the haters, cause they all be imitators. We're real life manipulators. Get fit back up and see you later. I like me for me. I'ma be what I'ma be. I like me for me. I am who I wanna be. Na 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 na. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. I like me for me. I'ma be what I'ma be. Prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself. I like me for me.
Hey guys, Ketchup and Mustard here, and it's time to test your might in the Mortal Kombat 11 Open Series. Ready to rumble? Power on your PlayStation and head to the Events app, filter by type, and select a convenient date and time. Boot up MK11 and locate the PS4 Tournaments menu option. Click it to visit a familiar place, the Console Events tab. Sign up and prepare to play. Once registered, you can view your tournament details and check-in time. A notification will remind you to tighten your black belt and get over here for your match. Continue combat in the open qualifiers to close in on the competition. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the tournaments.
PlayStation.
Who are you?
I'm your worst nightmare.
Any ring I step into is mine. End of the line.
Then this fight is now personal.
It is exhausting being so perfect.
And welcome back to the Mortal Kombat 11 Pro competition here at the Intercontinental Kombat Oceania Week 3. We are very well into the tournament. 2 more sets, maybe 3 depending on a reset. Will the three-peat happen? We are only minutes away from finding out. Once again, I'm Mitsuo's joined by Ultra David. It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting.
That's certainly what we'll be looking for in the grand finals. The question of, will Wasminator win 3 of these in a row? He's already won 2. But right now, we got to answer the question of who he plays against first. Let's check out the bracket again, just to refresh everybody before we hop into the matchup itself. Boy versus Wi-Fi Scorpion. Boy is here having been sent to the losers by Waz in the first place. And now he'd love to get the chance to play against Waz again. We'll see. Wi-Fi Scorpion versus Boy. And the question is as well, Wi-Fi Scorpion's been very consistent. Scorpion each time, only spawn once. Boy, of course, Kodal. Question is, what's the variation? Will it be launcher, command grab, discus? I think that's what we've seen most from him. No totem, actually, is what we're going to see here. Very cool. So we do have a variation change as we get into losers finals of Oceania, week number 3.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go then. Who's joining Wasminator in grand finals?
Already a nice start from Boy, who's got extra damage. Oh,
Bar as well?
Yeah. One more if it's the right hit. If it's the right hit.
Oh, you had the right idea with the jump. I really like that, man. Away teleport into the flame buff. Hold on a minute. Give me that nose.
Big chance.
I love that side switch from Wi-Fi Scorpion. Not gonna matter though, as we are almost back to full screen. Or mid-screen, I should say, but man, I don't think I've ever seen that side switch after the Crushing Blow Spear.
Yeah, that's cool. It's the totem out here. Now, he does not have Amplified Grand Discus. Keep in mind for Wi-Fi Scorpion. Who's in anyway. He's pressuring here, as we have often seen. He's got pressure. Plus, he just punches him in the face.
Good meet you with it sending to.
Falling out the forward movement here from Wi-Fi Scorpion. It's not just that we've seen him whip punish. We've seen him expect this kind of stuff. Big punish opportunity for Boy, though.
Spit the fatal blow. Interesting choice. He wants to threaten with it. Oh boy, 2 totems.
He landed.
He failed.
He's barely alive. Command
It's
grab!
exactly what he's going for, David.
No, but they were gone. Whip punch! Oh no, it wasn't enough! He wanted it to chip kill, and he didn't quite have enough to chip.
That flawless block was everything, Dave. Wi-Fi Scorpion somehow staying alive. And it's only game 1. It's the corner again. What patience and what defense from Boy, man. Really impressed by him.
Oh boy, gotta get out of this one. No, not gonna. That was the expectation.
Counter?
Even that is
1 totem.
150. 2 totem.
This is spin. It's so interesting.
It's taking up time as well, which is so key when you're fighting against somebody who already has totems up.
No, he didn't believe in the jump in! On a minute.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Boy just wanted to get away. He can wave dash back in for whip punish, and he does with a fatal blow. Game number 1 goes to Boy. Super fun game right there, right? A lot of back and forth on both sides. That
Once
previous
again.
round, that so nearly was boys if the totems had stuck around or if there hadn't been the follow block by Wi-Fi Scorpion. Very close.
Only game
very
one.
interesting game. Yeah, I'll say. That could be a good set here.
So, Totemic Kotl, huh? It's been working out so far. Not sure if there is going to be a change just yet. Shall find out.
In those moments when Wi-Fi Scorpion is full screen and he gets his own power up, it's really no great way for Kotal to challenge that, so he just instead goes to Totem, and I guess Wi-Fi Scorpion would rather contend with a character who has his own big buttons, stand 3 and 4, back 1, all that sort of stuff. His own distance game as well with Fireball, Fireball Amplify. And it's going to be the same variation as well, the 1. So we got the boy again from New Zealand, Auckland, New Zealand, versus Wi-Fi Scorpion from Melbourne. Yeah, that's the idea here. Certainly sweep as well. Woo!
Oh. That is not easy to pull off, man. Those glide combos. Wi-Fi Scorpion really likes his short comp attacks. That's for sure.
Huge.
Oh,
That is
that's-
the problem with 3-4.
yeah.
You're so
Exactly.
laggy at this.
That's the downside of that magic string, if you will. There's one, there's two. Really greedy with the totems. And a bad breakaway from Boy going into this round 2 with no defensive bar. He regenerates rather slowly after a breakaway.
Very consistently does the amplify even when he's not in the corner. Okay, safety, but at least chance for pressure. Oh, calling it out. He's seen nukes up there so many times. Boy, tired of seeing that. Getting wise to the mix-up. Oh no! Oh no! I don't think either.
I'm not sure if you
player-
want it then, actually.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think so.
Oh, stuff the sweep.
Oh,
What a block,
Tricky.
man. Huge block.
what a duck! Now, Wi-Fi Scorpion is hoping to deal as much damage as he can right here. And
It's gonna be good.
Like, yeah, I mean, it'll be a lot of damage. He's gonna need basically one more kind of grab, one more hit, whatever it's gonna be.
Or sweep.
Uh-oh, if he gets it, it's one more mix-up here either way.
What's it gonna be? The sun?
Dash forward! I love the dash forward! After that distance right there, where Boy just thinks he gets to move forward, you're Kotal. You got forward too. You got this big button. You could be in there. You got a great wave dash. Instead, Wi-Fi Scorpion takes up that space preemptively.
So the spawn, once again, being a successful pick for Wi-Fi Scorpion. One apiece in this losers finals.
And again, there were moments in there when it seemed like maybe Boy was a little greedy, bringing out 2 totems in that one instance, for example.
Yeah.
Amplifying in a way that like lost him positioning, for example. A lot of other great stuff from him as well.
Special Forces Desert
Total Khan. Let's take a look at the variation.
Fresh off the big nerf.
Don't call it that, David. Come on now.
It's the same variation.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, last week he lost 50 health. He went from 1,100 to 1,050.
How is he still playing Cold?
Round 1. Fight.
Is he the low T
Unbelievable. Yeah, low tier hero.
Australia
for
needs. Game 3.
So using that time now to set up a totem. Out of their course, yeah.
Oh, look at that slick pressure
Even
with the
total jump punch reached. Interesting.
stacking off.
He wants to stack them. Oh, we got that hit.
Oh, so satisfying, that combo, man.
No.
The heck?
Oh. He probably just wanted totem, right? Because the input is, I think it's something real weird. Any of these hits, it's over. But if the forward 2 connects with those 2 guys out, oh, it's not gonna happen. Wi-Fi Scorpion's getting alive.
That was so risky, though, from Wi-Fi Scorpion. That could have been disastrous. Gonna matter, though. By Scorpion. Right decision. Keeping Boy at bay here, really. All these Necroblasts. Suddenly, all the screen to work with.
Distance games have been really, really good from Wi-Fi Scorpion. Again, the micro duck. Those have been so key for him, whether he's playing Scorpion or Spawn. And the back. What a specific call out. Okay, well, this is clearly not over as Wi-Fi Scorpion has one totem out. He gets the tech. This means he gives up positioning, though.
What does he do from here? Surely is fishing for 4-2. Not gonna matter. Another Necroblast. Stopping him in his tracks. Wi-Fi Scorpion. It's one more to move into Grand Finals, where he could be facing Wasminator. Which would mean 260 points for Wi-Fi Scorpion, man.
Already his best performance. Somebody who had 4th place in week 1 and 5th place in week 2. Here he is guaranteed at least 3rd. So already good on that end, but yeah, he's looking great right here. I love that he has both the offensive Scorpion, right? I've absolutely seen a lot of that. But the defensive as well, the zoning game as Spawn, as well as the footsies game. It's looking very strong on all sides here. What do we got from Boy? What's the variation? Okay, so he's going back to Grand Discus. No more totem.
Uh-huh.
So he wants to have amplified pizza. Get a little bit more pushback, get a little bit more safety in the forward 2.
Round 1, fight.
And no longer an incentive to, amplify maybe and get... Oh, wow, okay, real weird. And move backwards in order to get a totem out, right? That's not going to be part of it here, so he can concentrate more on getting back in.
Clean. 4-2, yes. So he's into green blood as well, it seems like.
Again,
another big opening. Late breakaway. I don't know how to feel about it. Oh boy, that's just dirty, man. That is just dirty.
Love it, love it.
Round 2, fight.
So Boy, all of a sudden looking like a man out here. Oh, those 4-2s, another one.
Still in his great spot. He's still got this corner. It's 360. The tick again. Amplify right back into it. He is a big boy right now. He's feeling beefy after those 2 amplifies. But that range, a lot of characters have trouble with that spot. Spawn right there with the easy back 1. Ah, cute. Feigned, maybe moving away.
Wow. What a statement, man.
Yeah, that was very strong. That was very strong. That absolutely seemed like the better variation to go with. Again, totems are cool. I like them a lot. They're certainly very effective. But on the other hand, it does mean that you have to spend some time setting that stuff up rather than just getting right back in. And this time, when he wasn't worried about totems, he just was able to get right back in.
Totally agree. It almost forces you to pressure more than just look around somewhere full screen to get one of those totems up. And he didn't get a lot out of them. at times Boy, so definitely the right choice. And here we go. Wi-Fi Scorpion does stick with Spawn. That's his tournament life. It is coming down to this. 2-2. Losers finals. Oceania Week 3. Who is following Wasminator to Grand Finals?
Round 1.
Find out after this final match.
Well, this is already exactly where Boy wants to be. Wi-Fi Scorpion with no defensive bar. Boy has the corner. He has one amplified command grab already. What
all of that within 10
pickup.
seconds. Within 10 seconds, David.
Total time. Okay, little check, but still needs so much more. It's not gonna happen. It's Boy with a completely dominant round number 1.
Round 2. Fight.
Match point over Wi-Fi Scorpion.
Oh.
Plus, catches him on the backdash attempt.
I really like the timing right there. And, okay, no breakaway this time.
Good anti, or does he get it? Yes! Still there with the punish.
Wake up. 3-4. Here's Wi-Fi Scorpion. Got the standing reset. He's got the distance. Got the distance.
The 4-4 though, and it is coming down to this final round. Wi-Fi Scorpion versus Boy. 2 apiece. Losers finals. Who wants it more?
Oh! Nothing there on the 3-4 whiff!
And no one having a big hit so far. Slow game. Slow round, I should say. Definitely not a slow game. Oh!
Finally, he's tried that so many times.
This is really
And
smart.
now, sure to Spawn, you want to just throw some projectiles? Totally be my guest. Forward two!
Ooh! Scorpion is in trouble here. In the corner, good pickup as well from Boy. There is no way to wake up here for Wi-Fi Scorpion. 14% left.
Oh!
Oh, David!
Exactly what he needed. This is best case scenario here, as Wi-Fi Scorpion is gonna do so much. Oh. Oh. Try for anti-air, it's not gonna be enough, but Boy will get his rematch versus Wasminator, sending Wi-Fi Scorpion out of the tournament.
I mean, what a set. That was a really enjoyable set there, man. That was a really good set. Congratulations to both of them. And yeah, finally Wi-Fi Scorpion found his master, is eliminated at 3rd place, so he'll walk home, is staying home for sure, with 230 points added to his leaderboard scoring.
That last round right there where Spawn got the throw KB and he's in the corner, like that's exactly what he needed, and then just still couldn't quite capitalize all the way through. Really close set, like you were saying. Blast to watch, thanks to both players. I'm very curious to see now as Boy goes into Grand Finals versus Wasminator. You know, when they played before, it was as close as anybody's been versus Waz, right? It was 3-1. Waz won 3-0 in his first set versus Temp. So that 3-1, but there were things in that 3-1 that could have made it closer than 3-1 as well. And as Boy comes into this set, he's going to have a lot of momentum. He's going to feel strong. He did a great job at whiff punishing some of what Spawn was doing there, and that's going to be huge, of course, in playing against Waz, such a master of spacing kind of player. But he just proved to himself that Boy can do it.
The final set we shall see in just a teeny bit, but for now let's talk about these headsets that we have on, which are proudly sponsored by Astro. Astro Gaming is the official audio partner of the Mortal Kombat 11 Pro Competition All Caster Audio is powered by Astro for the entirety of the season, so for 8 weeks. Visit astrogaming.com to find out more information on all their officially licensed PlayStation and other products available right now.
All right.
We're
So
just
we're
waiting for the players to join.
That's
And
right.
almost crowning another champion. Will a three-peat happen? Will, Wasminator be crowned a champion for the third time? 350 each, man. He's sitting mighty comfortable, so to speak, to make the regional finals once again at the end of the season, at the end of 8 weeks. Top 8 placers will clash for $5,000. A lot of money at the end of the season to be won.
Yeah, Waz having won 2 in a row, already has 700 points, as you say. That's sitting pretty for sure. But by dint of getting at least second place, it's going to be 260 for Boy putting himself... Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm about to flip out. It's Wazminator with RoboCop as we're going grand finals of this.
What is it? What is it?
Yeah, we got arm control cannon. We got low auto
it's a lane variation as well, David.
We got high tiger shot. We got low tiger shot. We got command grab. I consider this personal fan service by Wazminator, and I highly appreciate it.
This is beautiful. This is smart as well. Against a character like Kombat.
Yeah, Kotal is such a great grounded character with such excellent normals. But he also is he's not gonna fly through, he's not gonna teleport through. So those are not things that you're worried about as RoboCop, and that means that you can throw shooty guns without really worrying too much about what Kotal's gonna do. This is a bad spot for everyone though.
Not overextending with the zoning, man. And go crazy now.
And that grenade can be plus, especially from distance. Oh, he tried to jump, but no dice. Low tiger shot to the rescue. Wow, that's starting out well.
This is not the grand finals I expected.
Yeah, Kotal can definitely get zoned big time in this matchup, for sure. But
she's in though.
Once Kotal's in on everybody, everybody's in trouble. Although they did give RoboCop a buff in the most recent patch. His up 2 actually hits a little bit further now than it used to.
Wow, Wesley, not moving a muscle.
We have not seen his
screen you go
yet.
Doesn't need to.
No, it mostly hasn't even really been in that situation. It's been him instead. Again, these are plus frames. These are you hoping that the opponent won't jump, essentially, is what those grenades are about. He's been right so far. Lovely anti-air. He's going to back off and Kotal's in trouble.
Oh! Big opening for Boy.
And he gets shot.
And I mean, it's just textbook zoning, really.
We saw with Cassie, and we've seen throughout the years, of course, that Wazminator has a really good sense of space control zoning, which is not just about throwing out projectiles, it's about understanding when to move forward too. And we saw that with his Cassie, we saw that with the RoboCop so far. He did get caught in the corner, but he also jumped out. He also air-to-aired on his way out. He also did a forward 3 to move forward one time, right? I mean, you cannot just stay away if you're trying to zone.
No.
You have to move forward sometimes so that the opponent will respect that side of your game as well. And Waz is an expert at that.
Now, who is Boy gonna go with here? Especially if you have... Huh? Go ahead.
No, go for it.
Especially if you have more characters in your roster. I don't think someone like Kotal Khan would be a wise choice here against a premier zoner like RoboCop.
Maybe we'll go to the Cats. That would be my guess. He surely did not expect RoboCop the first time. So now that he knows it's RoboCop, I think that's what I would expect here. Let's see if he's gone with Cat variation. Show me. Yep, Tekwani Mall.
Mhm.
So he's got the cat. The idea of this is to just make RoboCop respect the distance game a little bit more. We saw this before when it was Cassie. It was Cassie versus Cat in Kodokan as well. And you can certainly still make it happen for zoning, but oh boy, just busted on through right there at the beginning.
There it is.
Right back in.
Yes, there with the punish. Hey!
Looking good on these whip punishes.
The corner though.
Back to this distance game. That's what Waz wants. Those grenades, good chip on them. Again, advantage frame, but they can be jumped over.
He's trying to shimmy a bit with that 4-3. All of a sudden, definitely doable. 1-4-3 into fatal blow. Could be death.
Oh, he just
What a timing!
Right, that was beautiful. Ho ho ho! The meaty blew up the armor before they could activate.
Round 2.
Like the idea.
Now that boy has R. Yeah, this is definitely a better pick. You could see he's really made Waz be more concerned in the corner. Another neutral jump. The downside is that when Boy hits his opponent, he's doing way less damage than he was in other builds of Kodo. Punish, yes!
With the punish,
Great
of
knowledge
course.
here by Boy.
Man grab? Oh, he tried to anti-air. Bit too slow. What's it gonna be? A good block of the 4-2?
Oh!
Aha! Yes! Exactly what he was looking for. Wazminator staying alive in this game too.
Not just that, but he's also got back to mid-screen.
Stop.
Got all that screen behind him to play with here, and Boy does not have amplification. Yeah, okay, finally does have one bar to make one cat safe at least. There it is. No, it's pretty hard to jump over.
Wow.
It's true. Yeah.
That shot of the air. Good anti-air. Back to the corner you go. This spells trouble for Wazminator. Does he find a way out of here? Good down two.
Again, the neutral jump.
Man. Right?
There's a specific call out at that spot. I'd love to see a high tiger or two to blow that up. That little cat.
These cats have been working wonders.
Oh, beautiful. Amplify. That's gotta be that. No. Oh, yeah, okay.
So disrespectful, man.
Yeah, no, beautiful, beautiful. And you can see how important the cats were. Even though he wasn't doing much, well, as much damage up close as he was in the previous build of Kodokan, he could be in right in the first place by using the cat. Hugely important right there.
And as you mentioned, it's not about using it, it's about he could be using it. It's about putting the fear in him. It's about the amplification. But even when he used it, he's been really successful with it. And I think this might be the time where we might see a character change from Wazminator.
I think, yeah, I was just gonna say, I think we'll see one more. If that doesn't work, and certainly if it's a reset, I would expect Cassie. But yeah, maybe give one more shot here.
Of course, Wazminator finds himself on the winner's side, so he'll have that safety cushion. Needs to be losing twice to be eliminated. So Boy has to work overtime to be victorious at the Oceania Week 3.
Round 1. Fight.
Here it is, one apiece.
Could be
Back
he
to the zone.
the back forward two just to get full screen by itself, rather than back forward one.
Yes.
Oh, there, shot out of the sky. This is, you know, back to the corner, but that high tiger shot to the back forward two. Oh, recover in time. Oh, wow!
Command grab,
Very
yeah.
interesting. I love it. No, amplify it into the corner. I'm surprised.
The punish.
Yeah, I think that's pretty punishable. He keeps running for a while on the other side.
Back to back down once. One way from stopping him to jump.
This is Kodal country here. We got Boy in the corner. The tattoos are heating up.
Smart. Close grenade. The jump in. Oh boy, that is quite dangerous. Oh boy, David.
It's Boy. But he didn't have bar.
Seconds. 15 seconds. Weismater trying to turtle. Yes. The chip was enough. 3 shots.
Fight.
That was close.
Battle it.
Yes.
Command grabs right here. A little bit of a distance here, but Boys right back. Try throw punish. Okay.
Oh. The air to air.
Nice. I really like that from Boy. He's becoming so frisky with his command grabs. He's been able to get them turning defense into offense very consistently as well.
Watch yourself. You are Weismater. Double fatal blow.
Oh yeah. And you know who's looking for the confirm. Big chance! Here it comes! It's the game. Unfortunately for Boy that he brings in the big swing. Has an easy punish. Goes up 2-1.
I'm really surprised Boy opted to go with that. Or maybe that's not what he wanted, but that was really unlike Boy. Has been
under arrest, dirtbag.
playing it relatively safe.
Seems like
Up until
probably
that
just
point.
yeah, a misidentified hit confirm. He just thought it was hitting. Maybe he just didn't mean to press the button, but you know your finger slips sometimes. But I agree with you. The way that Boy's been playing, you would never expect to see something like that come out on purpose.
So Weismater, 1 game away from the 3-peat.
He really did go with Fujin. Oh, wow. Okay, big change. First time we're seeing
Wasn't
a
the bait.
character other than Kotal Khan from Boy. So Fujin versus RoboCop. The thing about this matchup that I think makes it not terrible is that RoboCop's high tiger shot, the arm crowd control cannon, knocks Fujin out of Skywalker. So if he's trying to approach in that way, you can sweep the sky clean with that high projectile. And low projectile recovers pretty fast, so the slide underneath it is a threat, but you know, you can handle it.
All right, move is working.
Dang, his Fujin actually looks sick. He's moving around really well so far.
This is a totally different matchup, that's for sure.
Totally different matchup, yeah.
Yeah. It just turtle around there, full screen, with them walking all over the place.
Good catch. Boy's in. He is moving 1,000 miles an hour. It's gonna be Waz with a little bit of
Versatile.
space control.
Regular grab. Oh! Sniped.
Mid-command grab coming into play. There's the slide
Oh, that was so
startup.
good! The heck?
Backing off.
Caught him there.
Backing off. Huge. Here's Boy.
So scary.
Boy. Here's Boy.
So scary!
Wake up,
Wake
jump
up,
kick.
Weismater, you absolute madman.
Fight.
Tournament point Weismater. for a third week in a row with the wake up jump. No fear from this man.
Literally. Patience right there, boy. Frenetically moving, trying to get in. Tried so hard. Wave dashing is there. It's looking good on wave dashing. Skywalker time is looking good. We haven't seen the slide under yet.
Oh, he was still there with the punish. Still in time. His gunshots definitely heading up. There's a few more.
Absolutely. Boy, in trouble. He's in here. He's in here. He's gonna run back in here. Threatens. Again.
Well, back to back. Chip is big.
There we go.
Wow. From behind. Into the back one, into the fatal blow. Staying alive in this grand finals. What a call.
Fight.
What timing as well. Once again, Wesminator still on tournament point. Needs one more round. Boy, has to definitely work overtime once again, man, if he wants to somehow snatch this away from the two-time champ.
Looking so good right now as
Mighty
well.
rough.
Being able to keep out. He's trying for the anti-air gun. Versus Skywalker.
So patient, man.
Oh, he just
so patient.
Out. Boy, it's so close here. Yes, harassing.
It's great pressure, man, but Wesminator just not biting whatsoever. He's not flinching. Percent.
Beautiful
And
out of the sky. It's Waz taking it 3 weeks in a row. Congrats to Wazminator, this week's Oceania champion. I do think that the RoboCop pick is really strong versus Kotal Khan. I like that a lot. I think that makes a lot of sense. If this were to have gone on longer, maybe he would have switched away. You know, maybe versus Fujin he didn't. I don't know if that was a long-term thing, but he took it right here. And I did like a lot about what Boys Fujin was doing. I liked the movement timings that he was picking, right? He was able to move back and forth really fast, which is how the character works. But, you know, he was able to use the great wave dash that the character has, and he was able to find his way in with Skywalker pretty often. So I like that Fujin, Waz was just so ready and felt like he never got, never lost his composure, right? That's a thing that we've seen from Waz for a long time, looking good on that front as well. So again, congratulations to him. He has won Oceania on the MKPK 3 times so far.
I mean, it definitely made sense to switch from the Kotal Khan. I think he should have done that earlier. And with the character like Fujin, I think it's easy to overwhelm you with all these cancels, with the Skywalker and all of that. But man, oh man, against someone like Wazminator, who doesn't care whatsoever, he's just like really content, even taking the grabs. And we didn't even see so many from Boy, but Wazminator was just like ducking and not moving a muscle there. Just really hard to open up. And I think that was the story of the set. Just really being very smart. That RoboCop pick, once again, didn't see it coming, but against a character like Kotal Khan, really made sense. And like you touched on, I'm not sure if that was a long-time thing. I'm sure the minute Boy would have gotten the win with Fujin, I think that's when he might have busted out the Cassie again. But hey, man, once again, congratulations to Wazminator, the 3-time champ. Once again, the king of the Oceania region.
It was awesome to see, and there's a lot more great stuff, and you too can be a part of it if you check out PlayStation 4's offering. Of course, the Mortal Kombat 11 Pro Competition is presented by PS4 Tournaments. And you can check out the PS4 Tournament Open Series. There's weekly competitions for all skill levels. Compete against your friends and your rivals for unique rewards. You can visit the PlayStation 4 Competition Center at compete.playstation.com and sign in with your PSN ID. It's the one destination with Mortal Kombat content, with an inside look at how top players play and tips and tricks for players of all skill levels. again, shout outs to Oceania for having 40 people enter the first week and having 101 enter this time. Take a look at the bracket just to recap it for you. We had, again, Wasminator winning the whole thing on a character in RoboCop that, now that it's over, I can say I'm pretty sure he doesn't play very often, just based on what I saw from right there. I'll tell you that much. But he looked good. Boy, again, I love the total. His Fujin was looking real spicy as well. So great stuff from Boy, whose first top 8 on the Pro Tour this year is second place. That's super awesome. Wi-Fi Scorpion has now had 4th place, 5th place, and 3rd place. Very consistent. Grayson 0, first time in the top, or second time in the top 8. He had 3rd place here. You had Big Giga and Temp in 5th place behind that. 7th place, Ald again, unfortunately, 3 times in a row, 7th place. And then Gilbags, like we said before, wasn't able to make it today, but he was able to step outside of his own apartment, his own house, go to somebody else's wedding. What an absolute privilege it must be.
Amen. Good for him.
Absolutely.
He enjoyed himself. Hopefully he enjoyed himself not making it into the top 8, or, you know, not making it to play at the top 8. But that was the story for the Oceania region for this particular week. But there is more coming this weekend for the Intercontinental Kombat. In just what is it, 7, 8, 9 hours? We'll have the, what is it? Is it East or West? Anyway, lots of Europe action. Yeah. Yes, Europe, East and West, starting in about 7 hours. So depending on where you live, one more sleep or, you know, one more snack. And we'll have that on the channel as well. But for now, that is all for us. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully we shall see you in a few hours for the rest of the Intercontinental Kombats this weekend. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
PlayStation. Looking for attention, I don't need the extra tension, cause I'm in the 4th dimension. Trapeze high in suspension. Now don't bother with the haters, cause they all be imitators. We real life manipulators. Get it back up and see you later. I like me for me. I'ma be what I'ma be. I like me for me. I am who I wanna be. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. I like me for me. I'ma be what I'ma be. Prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself. I like me for me.
Hey guys, Ketchup and Mustard here, and it's time to test your might in the Mortal Kombat 11 Open Series. Ready to rumble? Power on your PlayStation and head to the Events app, filter by type, and select a convenient date and time. Boot up MK11 and locate the PS4 Tournaments menu option. Click it to visit a familiar place, the Console Events tab. Sign up and prepare to play. Once registered, you can view your tournament details and check-in time. A notification will remind you to tighten your black belt and get over here for your match. Continue combat in the open qualifiers to close in on the competition. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the tournaments.
PlayStation.
ring I step into is mine. End of the line.
Then this fight is now personal.
It is exhausting being so perfect.